We're unmuting. Okay, I gotta mute this. Okay. We're
my
unmuted.
rant.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Wait, I don't have it pulled up.
Yeah, double
I
check
can't
the
see the
audio
chat.
for you guys, if you're good. Alright, let me switch over to the slideshow. Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Hi, guys!
Oh, that's so pretty. Sorry.
Oh, you're in center stage.
Stream.
I have to move you. Ah! There's a bug!
Oh my gosh, we're so tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just kick me out of the center.
Here, I'm gonna move us all to the side, okay? I don't care about, like...
No,
this
you should put yourself in the center.
No.
You're above.
I'll put...
Oh, wait, hold up. I'm gonna just message you guys something real fast.
Oh, joy. Hi, everybody! Can you hear us okay? Hi, Sleepless! It's been a while. I haven't seen you in my streams recently, and I missed you. Where have you been?
Guess who's back?
Where have you been?
Again.
Hey. Guys, this is so exciting. I'm so
It
excited.
is. I'm so happy you have no
It's not
idea.
like we all haven't talked recently, but this is exciting.
The amount of times
True.
I've tried to get this going.
Guys, can we play a fun game before, Sorry, I'm like still eating as we go. Can we play a
I
fun
am
game
too.
before we start? Yes.
What game do you propose?
Can we play the fun game of guess how many books Moon read in 2023?
Oh, what a lovely game.
Yeah. Hold up, I need to.
Mine's like
I
a
need to
total
pull
of
up the
4,
number.
but it,
Okay, do we want to play the game?
By the way, guys, is the music too loud? I hope not. I
I don't
hope it's
know.
not overpowering Moon and Madison. I can always turn it down if it is.
We're always loud.
I just want to make sure.
You want me to go check?
Sleepless, is the volume good? I hope. I know volume is different for everybody, but you know, just on like a normal basis, is it okay?
I'm really loud.
You are really loud?
I'm
Well, let me turn you down in Discord, maybe that will help.
Sorry, am I like screaming in both of your ears?
No, like I have you up because you're low in Discord.
Thank you. Wait.
Now I can't hardly hear you though. This is a problem.
Really? I'm so sorry.
I'll put you at 97.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
And
The music is loud, people are quiet. That's what Sleepless has said.
Okay, let me lower the music.
Okay, let's play a fun game. Madison, would you like to make the first guess?
Okay, is the
Yes,
music clear, everybody?
Well, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. 103.
No.
200.
No. Do you guys remember how many I read for 2022?
You read
No.
over 100, didn't you?
Would you like that number? as well?
Yes, give me that.
Okay. For reference, in 2022, I read 177 books.
Dang, girl.
Moon.
Reread.
Moon.
Yeah.
Moon.
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
What? I'm disconnecting right now. How in the world?
I've done that
Barely
before.
read
I've never
4.
counted it, but I'm pretty sure I've done that before.
Yeah. Like you basically just read constantly. I've been on a. I've had. Oh.
I technically read every day, but I don't know if you'd count like reading like comics as books. Like, cause I take an hour to go through all my comics and read all of them. I don't know if that counts though.
No, I mean
It's still reading,
It
but
depends. Anyway,
Eh.
would you like to continue guessing for 2023?
let's go, Sleepless. Good job. I'm gonna guess 270,
Okay.
No.
300.
What? Let Madison guess. Wait, is Sleepless the only one in chat? Anyone in chat, aka Sleepless, you may also guess.
Okay. Let's see. You said 287.
September 15th.
So 311.
No.
Is it?
Is it
Is
more-
higher or lower?
Hold up. Wait, is Sleepless guessing
Yeah.
in chat?
351.
Okay. You have a range. It is higher than Madison's, but lower than Sleepless.
What?
Wait, what did you guess, Madison?
I'd say 311 or 312 or something like that.
Okay, so 340.
Yes, I keep track. I write down all the titles.
Are
Oh my
you
gosh.
It's
Hold up.
330.
Pause.
330.
Wait. Sleepless nailed it right on the head.
Oh, let's go.
342.
Oh my god.
on this
Yeah.
earth? You That's like a book a day.
It's a lot of books. I almost made it to a book a day, yeah.
Bro, we are.
Yeah.
This is why we have this channel, guys. We are superior. Well, Moon is superior.
Wait, do you want to know how many? No, I'm just a crazy book person. Do you guys want to know how many I've read so far this year?
Oh my god.
Do you want to guess?
No,
it's not too
tell
bad.
us. Just tell
Well,
us.
okay, I've read 57 so far this year.
Okay. I was like,
What
Which
the
isn't bad.
hell?
I've
I
had
mean,
okay. Okay. The sad part is though that's basically all in January. I really haven't read any of February.
dang.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice job, Sleepless. Also for guessing that correctly. Like you nailed that
I kinda
number.
wish we can give Sleepless a prize if I had the abilities.
How many books? Okay, look. I had a problem. It was solved with a Kindle.
Okay. I had
Oh
a
no,
problem.
I choose to keep my problem. I want a library and I want to drown in a pile of books. So.
Dude, no, because like
Amen.
I did actually end up getting one of the books that I'm super obsessed with that we will eventually read here
Yay.
as a hard copy. And like I'm gonna do that with all my favorite books, but like to save money,
I don't care. I'm like, I will
can't.
gladly go poor over books.
Oh,
I
yes,
can't.
I
I
feel
can't read on a Kindle. I can't do it. I have to have the physical book in front of
I
me.
didn't think I could at first, but I've gotten more used to it,
Like-
and now it just lets me get through books faster.
I've read a couple novels, but it hurts my eyes after a while, and I can't continue. And it takes
Okay,
longer to
look.
read
The Kindles, Kindles now have dark mode, which I'm living for. So it's like dark mode like on your phones too, where like the background is all black and then the text is all white.
that hurts
I'm
my
living
eyes,
for
not
it.
gonna lie. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I love dark mode.
Like, white text on black kind of hurts my eyes.
Yo, Sleepless has 38 books that they might like and reread. That is a solid number of books.
Yeah,
I don't
that
think I
is.
have 38 that
Wow.
I like love, but I've read a lot of books.
I wonder how many books I have in my house in total, because I have some on my shelf of books. Actually, so guys, I have a designated Tea Talk bookshelf for all the books we've read together. Like, their
Wait,
books.
that's so cute. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
I have maybe someday
That's
the Dragon
adorable.
Twins,
Oh,
November
wait.
9th, Frostfire. I have all of them up there.
I think
Oh
I
my
remember
gosh.
seeing that actually. Whenever we called, when did we call? Sometime.
When we existed together.
It was about something. Yeah.
It was about something. Wow.
Oh, hello, Winter! Welcome!
Oh,
Hello. Welcome
lurking.
in.
Anyway,
Lurk away.
Let's go, we love
lurk
it.
away.
Hello. Alright, we should probably get started before we ran.
We should probably actually, start talking about
Yeah,
the
the book.
Oh,
the
yeah.
point of the stream.
Books. Yeah, books.
Alright, let me
Look,
just...
we already talked about
Let me
books.
just put my
We
arms
did.
between these two and push them out aside. Hi, it's my turn now. Hello. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
After 733 days.
Literally, a
12 hours.
Wait, that'd be so funny if that was accurate, though.
True. I mean, it was.
It hasn't been 2 years,
It's like,
not yet.
After Moon's
It's about a year,
Frostfire
right?
book, it's just like, it's just silence. It's like, it literally was winter. It was like,
It was life got in the way
life, so
of
much.
all
so
of
much
us.
happens. We love her. Yes, I will eventually do PJO in the future. Not now though, because that's a long series, and I will not get to it now.
Are we gonna read the whole series?
I would like to, but no, I don't think I'll put you guys through that. I'll probably have you guys only read the Percy Jackson, like the first set, like the first 5 books for that set.
Wait.
I won't let you read the others unless you want to. So, or make you.
Okay. 2 things.
Yes.
Sleepless just said it's been 11 months. It's been 11 months?
Holy cow.
Oh my
Almost
god.
a whole year. Okay, well, to
That's
be
crazy.
fair, that is true because
Okay,
whenever
guys.
I pulled up Drive, it said last touched on March
Yeah,
23rd.
okay.
Oh my
2023.
God.
Let's shine the light on Madison for a minute. Guys, Madison got married.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah! Woo!
Hi.
Celebrate
Hello.
this. Madison got
Look at
married.
her.
Look at
She's
her.
Hi.
living out our dreams.
Let's go.
Yes.
All of our book dreams.
Yes, I am wed.
Yeah.
I
Woo!
Wed. And
Why are
I
you
don't
saying it
ever
like
see
that?
my husband,
Oh my gosh.
Didn't you get home
He's on-
early?
Well, I did, and I got to see him for an hour, so
Oh.
it's kind of like we're dating again, where I only
Your
see him on the
PNG needs a
weekends.
Yeah,
ring.
but that's also could be like a healthy
Oh my
thing
gosh.
to, like,
Wait, Sleepless, you're a genius.
Oh yeah, your PNG does
Oh my
need a ring
gosh.
now. You need a ring.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'll just update. These PNGs are old. I'll just make us brand new
They
ones.
are old. Oh
yeah,
my
we
gosh.
should have them. I don't even have my hat, bro.
Where do your ears go in your hat?
My ears are flopped down to the side, so if you ever see art of me, you always see that tuft of hair that sticks out. That's my ears. Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be painful.
No, not really. Like, it doesn't stick down. Like, the hat isn't like...
Why are you saying it like you know? It's like, yeah, my real ears, you know, the wolf ears on top of my head.
Yeah.
You know, that casual thing.
Besides, it's just, you know... whoop. Okay.
Woof.
Alright. So, we are here today to discuss Reawakened by Colleen Houck. She is actually the very first author I read where her book series, not this one, but a different book series of her, was the first ever romantic book I ever read. Like,
what was it?
It was called Tiger's Curse. Yep, Tiger's Curse.
I remembered!
Yeah.
I win.
It was her first book
I didn't
series.
remember.
Now, if you're questioning why didn't you start with that one, it's because this one actually is better.
You know, experience in writing.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Her
makes sense.
writing
That
definitely
makes
has improved. Don't get me wrong, I love Tiger's Curse, but there is definitely some things about it where, like, I will nitpick the hell out of it.
Well, we're about to do that with this book, so I hope you weren't
like,
too
if I started
attached.
with Tiger's Curse, you'd probably have a lot more to say.
Okay.
I can guarantee. It's funny because both the first book of Tiger's Curse and this one kind of end not similarly, but in a similar way, but not quite. Yeah. Anyways.
Like it. Okay. I won't.
Yes, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
We'll cross that bridge later.
Oh, I hope you recover soon, Winter. Make sure you drink some soup or tea. Oh, speaking of tea.
You're in the right chat for tea.
Yeah, speaking of tea, I have the appropriate tea right now. I recently bought a bunch of tea packs during Christmas from the Agatha Christie murder classics, like Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, that type of tea. I got tea called Death on the Nile, which I'm drinking right now, which is a nice chamomile
that's so
tea.
good.
So it's appropriate
Applause.
for this. I have tea appropriate. Yeah.
Unfortunately, me and Madison did not come prepared.
Why am I the only tea person?
I have some strawberry and cream soda.
Okay.
That I've been sipping on for probably about 30 days. It's in a bottle.
Honestly, Sleepless, I would be I would too. We love to hear it. Yes. Welcome. All right.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure a gay book will come up also
with
in our
me here,
repertoire.
yeah. With me here, yes, it will. At one point.
I'm trying to think through my books.
We also might do comics as well. We might discuss comics, so definitely a lot of them.
Oh yeah. Me and Wolves have a few of those.
We have a lot of them.
How do we feel about fan fiction?
I've
actually never read fan fiction.
I don't know how to feel about fan fiction. I'm just
Madison, if you want to introduce us
if you want
to a really good or a really bad fan fiction,
we can rate,
sure.
How about we just do a tier making stream of fan fiction?
Oh my gosh.
Tier, like you pick out a bunch and we can rate
them. So the one I just read, that was like
based on what?
Okay, so it's based on Harry Potter. But, it's a Draco and Hermione.
I approve of this.
I have a secondary problem with that.
Okay, what's just your secondary problem?
I've never read or watched anything related to Harry Potter.
Well, dang it, Moon. Do that first.
You know, we should have us read the first Harry Potter book, just the first one.
Oh, yeah. I did do that a couple years ago, actually, because I hadn't read it since.
It took me. I had to take a year break from Harry Potter when I was trying to get through the books, because like when you hit the Order of the Phoenix, your brain is so dead.
I rewatched all the movies recently. Just every night that I got home, I watched a new one.
Yeah.
And it was really good. I didn't remember half the stuff that happened. Vaguely I did, and I was like, holy crap. But I also hadn't seen it since,
It's been a hot minute.
I was a young little child, so.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
And now I am an old woman.
No, you're not. You're
Lies.
I'm an old married lady.
You're like, what, 3 years older than both of us? What?
I'm gonna be 26 in 4 months.
Are you?
Less than 4 months. 3.5.
Wait.
I'm closer to 30.
3.5 months? No, you aren't. You're 25 right now. That is exactly the midpoint.
Okay, but once I hit 26,
I
that is
swear
closer to 30. You round up.
I must have been going crazy.
Old
Probably
people,
not.
sleepless sad.
No.
No, Madison is at that
No.
peak romance
Okay.
age, you know?
But let me tell you,
Ooh, true.
my husband just had a birthday last Saturday. He will be 30 next year. He's
Oh
an
my
old man.
gosh. That's
I know.
crazy.
Time to have your midlife
I know.
crisis.
He said, I'm gonna be 29. I said,
Oh,
yeah,
girl,
next year you'll be
my
30.
sister's my sister. No, my sister's gonna be 30 next year. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I said, oh, you're gonna be 30 next year, and then you're pretty much 40, and then you're pretty much at your midlife.
Gosh, Madison!
He was like, shut up. He said, I know.
Don't torture your poor husband.
Yeah, he tortures me. It's
No,
fine.
he married her to get tortured by her. That's the point.
Yeah, he likes it. So I'm sorry. We're gonna stop that anyway.
Okay, back
Gosh,
to the book
I'm
at
crazy.
hand. Alright, back to Colleen Houck. So, Colleen Houck, again, first author I read my first romance book from. And I'm glad I did. Because, like, it was just the right amount of, like, corny and easy for me to understand at my age, so, yeah. It's also a clean book, by the way, guys. Very clean. So, you know.
Yeah.
Are you laughing that it's clean or something
Are you
else?
crying?
I'm crying.
Why are you crying?
He put a ring on it and said, I do so.
Oh.
Is that what you're crying about?
Well, no, but I am now.
I'm so confused.
No.
Look, it was very
No.
well timed.
I'm like, do you not want these books to be clean?
I know, that's what it sounded like.
Well, not
mean-
that. Listen, I needed something.
Man,
What?
I have such a pure love story here. Madison's like, it's not spicy enough.
I like my food with a little bit of spice.
Oh, dear Lord.
Look,
Okay.
I think we've only done clean
Yeah,
or
we
Please
have
look.
done pretty much.
we haven't done anything spicy yet.
Madison's books have been a little bit,
They
Oh,
were.
they've
They
had
were a
scenes.
little bit,
They've
to be
had
fair.
scenes, Moon.
They have
Hey,
had scenes. You're
it
right.
could
I
be
forgot about them.
worse.
It
It
really
could be worse. It 100%
It
could be
be
worse.
whatever
I'd
Moon
have to
reads.
put a warning and put it like a content warning at the
Don't
top.
call me out like that, Madison.
It's true. Moon's. I think Moon's books are they more spicy or more violent? Are they both?
I've read a combination of like everything. Like I'm so, because I pick up a book and I don't expect it to go a certain way, and then it does, and then I'm already halfway through. I'm like, can't back out now.
Absolutely not. I stopped a book because it had some things in it, and I was scared.
There are some questionable things.
I was
that...
like, I can't do it anymore. My mom tried to finish it. I could.
Yeah. Anyways, but this book is a sweet one. It does have some drama in it, but you know, yes. So, Reawakened is part of a 3-use trilogy, right, guys? I'm not crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
It's part of a trilogy. The Reawakened series, which you have after. Well, I'll get to the other books later. I can't even for the life of me. I'm not gonna. Yeah, well, I have a slide for that. It's fine. So we have Reawakened, the first book to her second series. Her first series was the Tiger's Curse series, which consisted of 4 books, along with a spin-off for one of the characters, which I haven't read yet, and he's my favorite character, and I feel ashamed.
Wait, question.
Yes.
Is it 4 books of the original plot and then a 5th of a spin-off, or 3 of the original plot and then a 4th of the spin-off?
No, 4th of the the 4 books are all of the same plot, and then the 5th
okay.
is the spin-off.
And then the 5th one is the spin-off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 5th is the one that you has your
I haven't-
favorite.
I haven't read it. But
Well, I know, but
my
that
favorite
is your.
my favorite character is in it, and I'm like, bro, I haven't read it. I feel so sad. I couldn't find it because when she made the book, it was only out on like online and stuff, and I was like, give me the copy. And there's also a prequel book to like how the situation ended up in the series, you know? So like how the curse happened and then the books start. There is a prequel series, and it actually is in the eyes of a character that well, I can't say that's a spoiler. But anyways, so yeah. So but we're not talking about Tiger's Curse. We're on Reawakened right now. So let's move on to the synopsis, and I am covering the screen. Let me just. I'll have you guys peeking out of the side here. You know, you can be lurking like this,
We always lurk.
We learned.
and I'll just.
You're lurkers.
I'll just.
Wow, you really did just shove us into the side.
There we go. Okay. Alright, I have no
And then you
room.
just shoved yourself away. Okay.
I have no room here. Alright. When 17-year-old Liliana Young enters the Metropolitan Museum of Art
Nailed
one
it.
morning during spring break, the last thing she expects to find is a live Egyptian prince with godlike powers who has been reawakened after 1,000 years of mummification. Title drop. And she really can't imagine being chosen to aid him in a quest that will lead them across the globe. But fate has taken hold of Lily, and she, along with her son Prince Amon, must travel to the Valley of the Kings, raise his brothers from the dead, and stop an evil shape-shifting god named Seth from taking over the world, all before the next full moon. Wow.
Did you know that apparently it's not actually pronounced Seth?
It's Seth. It's Seth.
Seth.
I know.
Seth. Okay, I thought you. Okay.
S-E-T.
we know.
I thought you said Seth, and I was
It
like,
is. It's spelled Seth,
Spelled as
but it's
Seth
pronounced Seth.
in certain.
Like some
Yes,
people will say
'cause-
Seth, some
But
people will say
Seth.
Seth. It depends on like.
before I started listening to the audiobook, I kept reading it. Oh my god.
Reading it, yeah.
I kept reading it as Seth, and I was
Seth.
like, man, that
It is
guy Seth.
That guy Seth. That
guy
man Seth.
That
But
man.
no, it
Always
is
the
Seth.
troublemaker.
Also, Percy Jackson is a ripoff of the original works of the classic Greek gods, so Percy Jackson himself is a ripoff. As a Percy Jackson fan, I have the right to say this. Anyways, moving on. So, moving on to my summary of the book after I just read the synopsis. And guys, I'm gonna be real with you. Before I switch to the next screen, Sleepless, you need to get into mythology.
Oh my gosh, mythology. Yes.
I love mythology. So,
I know, we're the myth nerds.
Yeah. So I don't remember writing this summary. When I was reading through it again, I was like, I swear this looks like something Moon wrote or something.
Yeah, it looks like I wrote it.
I'm like,
I
what is-
promise I didn't.
I was like, did I just like embody Moon or something that day?
You must have talked to me
Maybe.
like right before you wrote it. So like my essence
Yeah,
seeped
maybe.
into the writing.
Okay, moving on to this. Oh, it's not the summary.
Okay.
It's the characters. Anyways,
Oh, that's so
wrong
awkward.
slide. It's fine.
Look, we're still on the surface level stuff.
Yeah,
No spoilers
I'm
yet.
sorry. Yeah. Characters. Okay, our main characters. We got Liliana Young, also known as Lily. We got Amon and Dr. Hassan. Now, these guys are the main characters, and our secondary characters are Astine, Amos, Apophis, sorry, and Anubis.
Only
So,
people with
Steen.
A names.
we have a lot of A names in Egyptian mythology. Yes.
Yes, you can
Aston.
say it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you
That's
thinking?
Aston is what the
Aston.
audiobook called him.
Oh, is it Aston? Wait.
That's what I
Yeah.
The
thought
author
in my
called
mind
him
too.
Aston?
The author called him
Oh.
Astine.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
like Aston. Or
Me
no,
too.
Aston. Or maybe he said, yeah, it was
Astine.
Aston.
Like, I
Aston,
remember,
Amos,
so-
and Amose.
I'm gonna.
Wait, hold on.
I'm
Wait,
gonna,
what did
I'm
I
gonna
say?
throw our chat against the wall. Enough with the Sino Anubis, please! Ay! Alright, anyways, sorry. Genshin joke, don't worry about it. So,
Dang.
Astine, like, okay, so the author has a YouTube page where she, like, kind of has these little sculptures that, and knickknacks she makes to, like, what she believes her characters look like. And she brought up Astine, and I swear she pronounced it Astine, but I could be remembering, but that's how I always said it in my head.
Interesting.
I
Because
don't
I
know.
was with Madison. In my head, I said it.
Aston.
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 Yeah.
I don't know. It could be Aston. It could. I've been pronouncing Astine my entire life though, so I probably won't break that. But anyways.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
But yeah, okay. Astine, Aston, Aston, whatever you know. Starboy.
Aston.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna call him. I was
Starboy.
like, is that too spoilery?
We'll get to it. So yeah, we got the reason they're side characters is because they don't appear too much in the books until a certain point, and even then they don't really have much relevance to the plot too much. Besides, well, they do have relevance, but you know what I mean. They're like not the main focus, so they're secondary characters in my eyes. All right. I guess people could argue that Dr. Hassan could be a secondary, but
I would have put him as secondary.
I think he does play. He's around more often.
He's important.
Yeah, he's
I
around
just
more often. in
still
my
would have
opinion.
considered him secondary.
I don't know. He was around a lot more in the book, so
Fair
I
enough.
just put him there. All right, those are our characters, and we love my little
Yeah.
moan bird back there. Okay, moving on.
Vibing.
Favorite characters.
I can't see him yet.
The stream is delayed.
Hey.
I should be
Wow,
streaming
that's a
my
lot
Discord,
of people.
shouldn't I?
Yeah,
So
it's
sorry
fine
about that,
though.
guys.
That's a lot of
One
power.
moment. One moment. There you go. I apologize. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Now you should be able to see the accurate thing of this.
Yay!
Okay. So our favorite characters, obviously, we have Lily, Amon, Astin, or Astine, however you want to say it, Amos, and Dr. Hassan. All of these characters we love. Unless you guys want to be like, no.
They all suck. No, I'm just kidding.
I was on the fence about Dr. Hastings. He could go either way with me, depending on where you are in the book.
Yeah, well, I read
Yeah.
the future books, so that's why they're my favorites, because I know what happens. So
That's
a biased
fair.
opinion on mine.
He, like, I wouldn't say he's a least favorite, but he's kind of just there for me.
Yeah.
I was so afraid, like, that it would have ended badly. Like, I didn't know
Oh,
how he was.
I
you
have
know?
thoughts about the ending, and y'all are probably gonna look at me like I'm insane.
Okay,
It's fine.
We'll get there.
I'm fine.
Alright, our least favorite characters. Apophis, obviously. Set.
Mm-hmm.
Lily's parents. I'm sorry,
Oh yeah.
but they have to be mentioned. And that one Shabti guy.
Who?
True.
That one
yeah.
Shabti who screwed them over and got Lily sick. Screw him.
Yeah.
He was not,
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
not a faithful servant. He was only around for like a couple pages, and he just screwed them
forgot about him.
so hardly. I had to add
What
him.
was?
I forgot about him.
What about the assistant? What's his name?
I literally forgot, but you know he's included with Apophis, so you know. Wait, he,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
yeah,
he is
dog,
Apophis.
dog hair.
He is
Dog
Apophis.
hair.
He
Dog
turned
hair.
himself into Apophis, so that's why he's there.
Yeah,
There we
but he was
Yeah.
still his own person.
go. in a way,
outside of
but
it.
Apophis was taking him over.
It was dog hair.
Yeah, that guy.
Like
Anyways,
dagger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Dagger or whatever. We won't acknowledge him. Anyways,
Dagger.
I forgot his name. He was so irrelevant to me. I did not care for him. Anyways, these are our worst characters. We don't like them. The reason why Lily's parents are on here, I will discuss later, because they deserve to be talked about, and about why I don't like them. Anyways, moving on to spoiler! So, if you have not read this book and you are intrigued by it and you don't want to be spoiled, you are welcome to leave, mute the stream, or you can tune back in to where we talk about anything else besides the book. We won't judge you or anything like that. You're more than welcome to. Or if you want to be spoiled, then stay tuned. Or if you already read it, you want to hear your thoughts. But I just wanted to put this out there because, you know, people don't want to be spoiled on things. So yeah, spoiler alert. Alright, let's get into the summary that I don't remember writing. So Lily is a
I'm ready,
regular
I'm
New
ready.
Yorker who is now sharing her life force with an ancient Egyptian prince named Amon. They go to Egypt so they can find his brothers, raise them from the dead, and perform a ceremony to save the world. However, during their Indiana Jones adventure, Lily starts to fall for Amon, but he always tries to keep her at a distance. Long story short, the brothers are resurrected with the help of your friendly old man Dr. Hassan, and Amon wants to send Lily back to New York before the ceremony to keep her safe. She stays without him knowing and gives pretty much all of her energy to him, and he thinks she is dead. But she ain't, and Anubis confirms this, and then Lily and Amon seal their bond, but in order for Amon to go back to the underworld, she has to literally kill him. But before that, Amon gives Lily his heart scarab, and then Lily is sent back to when she first met Amon.
But
That was a
minus
really
Amon.
good description of 400
Yeah.
pages.
Did you? This is
So
why I
true.
didn't think I wrote this. I was like, man, I summarized this surprisingly well.
Wait, can I just read some of it, and can we just hear it in my
Yes,
voice for a
please.
hot minute?
Yes, please.
Okay, what do you want me to read? Like,
Mm.
which part?
The Indiana Jones line, the capitalized lines,
Okay.
and the old Dr. Hassan line.
Okay.
Oh, the whole thing.
So the whole thing. Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, it literally is. No. Okay, I'll read only little bits. So they go to Egypt so they can find his brothers, raise them from the dead, and perform a ceremony to save the world. However, during their Indiana Jones adventure, Lily starts to fall for Amon, but he always tries to keep her at a distance. What was the next one? Oh yeah. Long story short, the brothers are resurrected with the help of your friendly old man, Dr. Hastings.
Hassan.
Hastings? Oh, my bad. Sorry, wrong book. Mixing up books right now. What's the last one you want to? Oh. But in order for Ramon to go back to the underworld, she literally she has to literally kill him before that. Okay, I'm done.
You see, it does.
It
sound
does. It does sound like me though.
Yeah, it does.
Man, maybe we were
Wait,
both writing
not
something
sleepless
that
going
day.
in chat saying "spoil me, baby."
Oh my god. Hit me, baby, one more time. Sorry.
Honey. Anyway, that's like, I feel like I don't need to read the book because that basically summarized what I read.
Yeah.
True.
Didn't I do a good job, guys?
Yeah.
I'm so.
See, it's the whole like during their Indiana Jones adventure, and then they start to fall for each other. That was about 300 pages of this book.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, can I say something?
Let's get to the discussion page.
know.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Before
yeah,
that.
that's fair.
All right. After, okay, so there's your summary, guys. This is literally the summary of the entire book. Of course, there's obviously a lot I left out. So, but yeah. So the book series,
Ooh,
like I
they're
mentioned
so
before,
pretty.
it's part of a trilogy. Reawakened is the first one. The second one is Recreated, and the last one is Reunited. I will say, Reunited feels like you're going on a trip. If
Okay.
You know what I mean? It is
I read
crazy.
the backs of the next two books, so
Yeah, it is crazy.
I can see how that can come about.
But the thing is, it's an enjoyable crazy. You know what I mean? It's
I
so,
know. I'm kind of tempted to read it just to see how the heck we got there.
Yeah, true.
It's so crazy. My favorite is the second one, actually. The
Okay.
second one is
I can
my
see that.
all-time favorite.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Just by reading the back.
Yeah, the second one is definitely my favorite. The third one, there are, like, the ending part of the book. Okay, there's, like, towards the end of the third book, but not quite towards the end, like, kind of, like, a couple pages before the end, or, like, a couple chapters before it wraps up, there's, like, a battle that happens that I thoroughly enjoy. And
Oh, that's good.
I love listening. And then we get to, like, a cosmic type battle that I'm just kind of like, okay, a lot of powers at play here. A lot of stuff is happening. And now it's over. Okay. It's like...
and that's the end of the book.
that's
But,
it.
like, I honestly thoroughly enjoyed this series. I will say the last one is really crazy with where it takes it. And there are definitely, some, like, there are times where you as the reader get frustrated for, like, not for, like, Lily's feelings, per se. Not for her feelings in the second two books. We won't talk about the first real quick. But the second two books, you don't really get frustrated for her feelings, but, like, feelings of other people. And I know that sounds weird, but when you read them, you'll understand what I mean. So, and then over off to the right, we have the Tiger's Curse series. Now, Tiger's Promise is the prequel. Obviously, that's why it's there. To the Tiger's Curse series. So, we have Tiger's Curse, Tiger's Quest, Tiger's Voyage, and Tiger's Destiny. And then the last book is Tiger's Dream. And honestly, whoever did the art cover for my favorite character, he looking so good. I love him. Alright. Anyways, so if you're interested in reading the Tiger's Curse series, go ahead and we might talk about it one day, because I for sure want to go back to reading that series. I will say the third Tiger's Curse book, while it has a lot of fun stuff in it, it was actually, the drama in it was my least favorite. I hated all the drama in that third book. I was like, the only reason I kept reading it is because all the adventures were so fun that I was able to overlook the drama in that book. So, but the fourth one picked it up, thankfully. I was like, okay, we're back. Alright. So anyways, we won't talk about that series though. We're here for Reawakened. I loved the book covers are really pretty. I love the style.
They are pretty.
They are really pretty. I remember the trailers for the books are also on the author's YT page. Speaking of the author's YT page, here's a link. I left it down in the description below. If you guys want to check out her channel, she has trailers for her books there, and she also has discussions about her characters, and she goes into stuff a little bit more. Very sweet lady. She has a blog as well and all that. And she does have a couple other books that I did not put on the book list because they were still in the process of coming out. And there's also a Halloween book that I eventually want to get to, which I think Moon will thoroughly enjoy, actually, because it has like a moon aesthetic.
Spooky season book.
Yeah. Is that Horus? Yeah, the Eye of Horus is on the cover. Well, I guess it isn't technically the Eye of Horus, but, representative.
It's an Eye of Horus.
It is an eye. Anyways. Also, canopic jars, y'all.
Yeah, wow.
I actually learned the name of all these jars.
Oh, that's what they look like?
Yeah, those are canopic jars.
Yeah.
I was thinking like literally like little glass jar.
Oh my gosh, no, Madison!
Okay, I didn't think that
like,
one.
There was jam in these ones, and now they hold organs.
I would hope they're not clear. I
Honestly-
don't want to see that.
Honestly, I swear I thought they were clear, and I don't know why.
No.
I was.
No, they're made out
I
of
was-
clay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, My brain resorted
Your
to
brain
other...
said no.
My brain said that is
yeah.
wrong.
So I definitely recommend checking
Anyway.
out The Authors by TJ. Go support the author. I truly enjoy her works. I hope she makes more books. The last book she made is a sci-fi book that I have not read because sci-fi ain't my thing. But I might check it out maybe. But that was the recent book she made. Which
Good to know we won't be doing sci-fi on this channel.
I mean, if you guys want to, you
All of
can.
No.
3 of us.
No.
Okay.
No.
Maybe
Probably.
one day. Maybe
None
one
of us
day.
responded to that.
Sci-fi ain't our thing. We're like, nah. Space? Nah.
You said sci-fi's not my thing, and both me and Madison go, nah,
Nah.
pass. Anyway.
I am intrigued though by it, so I might read it, but who knows. Okay.
Is it time?
Quotes, real
Oh.
quick, before, let me move Moon out of the way a little bit. She's kinda, let me, like, put her above Madison.
What?
Like, I'll
Put her
stack
above
them.
me.
We're just gone.
I'll stack each other. There we go, we're stacked.
Wow. Thank you for
You're
stacking us.
You're welcome. Alright, quotes. These are some of my personal favorite quotes from the book I took. Like, when I was reading it through, I had a little notebook I was writing them down in, because when I came across
That's
them.
fun.
Because
I
just
so
love these.
should have done that.
Yeah,
Alright,
I guess
so-
now we're doing that.
Alright, first quote. Please don't let hot foreign model guy turn into Hannibal Lecter. I love these quotes out of
Very
context.
true.
They're so good. Alright,
I'm
second
trying to
quote.
put them in context.
Well, you see, that's the thing. I'm using mine just now, thank you. And that sounds like such a Moon thing to say. I'm just gonna say
It
that.
does! I don't know what it's in reference to, but it does.
It's
Yeah,
her
well,
going like, you
probably.
see, I kind of use my life force. I need that. I'm kind of using it. That's when she says that. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then the third quote, which is my all-time favorite actually, is without a second thought, I blasted him in the face with pepper spray.
Yeah, you messaged us that one a few
I
times.
know, it's just so good. I just love how it's like pepper spray. It's like, oh god. I love that their first meeting is via pepper spray. Alright. Next one. I push forward with alarming urgency, shoving people out of the way, even knocking a kid over to get to the man. What is wrong with me?
Wait, that's so funny out of context. What the heck?
So is.
Like, it's quite the quote in context, but out of context, it's so much better.
I love it.
The next one. I do not trust these gold chariots, he declared while giving the taxis the evil eyes. And then hold your chariot. And
Oh,
that's it.
your chariot.
Yeah. So these are
That's
some.
funny.
There's definitely a lot more that I really liked, but I couldn't obviously fit them all. But these are my personal favorites that I just had to pick out from the book. There's definitely romantic. I did not include romantic ones because I just there's
yeah.
too many. So I'm like,
There's some good ones.
Colleen Houck's male leads are like the most poetic things ever because she's really into poetry and stuff in Shakespeare. So like they say a lot of like romantic placed lines, and I'm like, there's too many. So, anyways.
fair.
Let's move on to this poem, which, if you've read the book, there is a poem in the beginning of the book called The Wine of Love, an ancient Egyptian love poem. Now, I think almost in every one of her books, most of them, she has a poem or like a type of thing in the beginning of the books relating to the story. So this one is, oh, when my lady comes, and I with love behold her, I take her into my beating heart, and in my arms enfold her. My heart is filled with joy divine, for I am hers and she is mine. Oh, when her soft embraces do give my love completeness. The perfumes of Arabia anoint me with their sweetness, and when her lips are pressed to mine, I am made drunk and need not wine. There we go.
Is it bad that when I saw I take her into my beating heart, I kind of went, yep, I take her beating heart.
I'm gonna take that beating heart.
The
Just kinda,
background, the
mine?
yes, isn't it a lovely
Yoink.
background, guys? This,
So lovely.
I know.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright. Questions? Anybody? Questions?
No! Stop lecturing us, let us talk!
Questions? Questions? Chat, you have any questions that we
Get us out of the corner, wolves!
Not yet. We gotta wait.
Let us out of the corner!
No.
Let us
Nobody-
out!
Nobody
Let
puts
us
baby in the corner.
out. No!
I have all the power. Meow.
No!
Meow.
Is there a hot foreign model lady?
Yeah.
That was from Sleepless.
Yes, actually. In a way. There is
In a
sleepless.
way.
In that one scene in the bar where that girl helped her out. Yes, there is, in a way.
Bar.
Or club, I
wait.
should say. Dancing club.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
like, huh?
There's like a
Who?
scene
I
where
was
like
like, who?
she's like looking at her outfit. It's kind of and this lady.
Send
walks
me the
in.
book.
Alright.
Sign me up.
If that's all our questions, I can... Okay, so here's a real quick reminder. Join the Discord. Link is in the description along with our Twitter. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Also go check out the author. I left that link below. And now we can discuss our random
Yay!
ranting.
Get us out of the corner. I want to be out of the corner. Free me.
Free.
Oh. Oops, that's... Where are you?
Make us
There you
bigger.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. This is not easy.
Okay.
Okay.
You wanna do this?
Okay.
Would you like to be in charge? Yeah, you want to be in
Any
charge?
good gay book recommendations?
You want to be in charge? Because we can do it. Alright, hold on. Let me switch our backgrounds.
Sleepless. Remind me at the end of the stream, and I'll give you a good one. Okay.
Okay, there we go. And then...
Oh, our beautiful little screen.
It's so
Hold on.
good.
I have to rearrange this again. Sorry. Everything's a mess. The scuff. Alright, you guys begin
Okay.
discussion while I do this. Go ahead.
Oh yes.
Madison, you said you wanted to go?
I forgot what were we talking about at that time? because-
The summary.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones literally killing him. Old man, what's his face?
Okay, well let's start with the main thing, okay?
Put yourself in the middle, Wolves.
Why? Why?
Why what?
You guys are grouped together, so I can't put myself in the middle.
Why wouldn't he just
Weird.
just you know,
Just what?
like kiss her like, you know, when they were dying?
What?
Dying?
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Like they're trapped in that like little thing and they thought they're gonna be squished.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, he
Oh.
should have. But like,
Oh.
he thought of his idea too fast.
I
Is it-
really
well-
don't think they should have.
You don't think they should have kissed if they were about to die?
Because I felt well, not because they barely. They talked a little bit, but they barely knew each other. They were still getting to know each
Well,
other, and I don't think he was
what?
at that point yet.
Yes, he was.
I really
Oh,
don't
he
believe
so
it.
was.
He 100% was.
I
That
don't
was
know.
like,
I think the priority was
halfway into
getting
the
out of
book.
dying. Like she was like, "All right, we're gonna
Nah.
die," and he still had hope. So like, you know,
That's like a mere second thought, dying.
guys. I think the more urgent thing there was that they were about to die. So it's like, he's like, we should probably get out of here. I can't let her die. All right, and I also need to complete this ceremony. So like, you know, I think priorities were in play there. But fair enough, I guess. We love a good kiss scene, but you gotta work for it. Anyway.
I feel like we should start at the beginning of the
Yeah,
book.
can I? Okay.
Oh.
So, actually, let's talk about Lily's parents, since we're starting from the beginning.
Okay.
Boo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the reason why I put her parents on the... Okay, her parents hardly ever show up. Like, I believe they're mentioned, like, twice in the second and third
They're
book.
mentioned a
They're-
lot.
They're mentioned,
in
but
this
they're
book,
not,
though.
like... You don't talk to them. You don't interact with them via Lily. You just know her thoughts on the matter. Her parents are rich socialites in New York who have high-paying jobs, and they are the type of parents who want their daughter to be perfect. You know, perfect grades, perfect hair, perfect everything. And they trap her in this little bubble of, like, she went to an all-girls school, she doesn't do anything adventurous, she just does what her parents want from her. That kind of situation. And they don't really take into consideration what she wants. So that's why they're my least favorite characters. They do nothing. They literally do nothing.
I mean, plot-wise, I get why they're important, but
Yeah.
like, as
They're-
people,
Yeah, no. that's-
Also,
yeah.
Sleepless saying, listen. They didn't kiss once, so they can make out more later.
Yeah.
I mean... Applause, Sleepless, applause.
Colleen Houck
Hey.
books don't have like a lot of like passionate like scenes. Like they have like really nice tender kiss moments though. Like it's very like heavy on the romance
Wholesome?
aspect of like it's very wholesome romance, not like not too spicy at all actually.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So, I read this book in a really weird way, guys.
mhm.
I read
Oh,
the
okay.
first 100 pages about a month ago. And then I read the next 300 pages in the past 2 days. So I really don't remember much about the first 100, but I do remember it was painful to get through.
How so?
Okay, about 100 pages is like basically right when they get to Egypt.
Yeah.
So the first 100
Yeah.
are like all in New York.
Yeah.
It's painful. I hate to
Okay,
say it, but it's
so
kind of painful. Like
I
I know
will
it's
agree.
important.
At the
But-
beginning, I couldn't like it. Sometimes I get in moods and like something just doesn't take me as it should, and then as I actually made myself like go further in, I was like, okay, well, I really want to finish this because this is really good.
Yeah.
But it took me a minute to get there.
Yeah. Like, I will say the book does definitely pick up a lot once they get to Egypt. Like, once they're there, it does pick up
Yeah.
a hell lot.
I mean, kind of hard not to when you're
Yeah.
like gonna be.
To be fair, the first
Killing.
set of book is literally she finds this random guy who is stealing her life force. She's like, I feel like I will give the
Yeah.
book props to like her actual like because I feel like that's a very real reaction to have. Like her breakdown of like, holy crap, there's like ancient powers that exist. My world is like thrown upside down, and her like sobbing on that bench. That was a very real reaction.
No, yeah. I think it does a good job of like putting the character in the correct
Yeah,
place.
it's like you just
It's
discovered
just-
that ancient mummies existed. How else do you?
Okay.
react?
Actually, I do know what bothered me the most about it. But
Mhm.
first, Sleepless, I think I read hold up. I think it took me a total of 6 hours to read the book, 7 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. I read crazy fast. That's why
we're
it's
both
not.
avid readers here.
Well,
so it
Yeah,
doesn't take us
when you
That's
read a
why
lot,
can
you can read
also-
fast.
Yeah, like she almost read a book a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
crazy
I
like
could
that.
reread this book in a day if I wanted to as well. I mean.
Yeah, I probably could too.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, no, I think the thing that the thing that bothered me the most about like I think the first 100 pages was the lack of consent that was happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I don't think it's addressed as it should be.
Yeah. To be.
I
the-
think there needed to be
That's
more
fair.
emphasis and more pushback on it.
Yeah. The thing that the only reason I don't even you can't excuse lack of consent, but the only reason I let it not really slide, but just kind of brush past it a little bit is because of the whole like ancient mummy type thing and like the world is ending. But yeah, you get it. Like
For context, for anyone listening who hasn't read the book, we were talking about lack of consent of sharing a life force.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
so this is how it went. Basically, Lily is in the museum. She like went to go do some like note taking or browsing through college brochures in like this closed off section of the museum, the Egyptian wing, and then Amon like got resurrected at that moment, and like she runs into him and his canopic jars which hold his life force, like 2 of them are missing. I believe 2 or 3.
All of them are
All of
missing.
them are missing? I thought. Oh yeah, no.
He doesn't have a single one.
Right. All of them are missing, and he needs his body parts. Let's say his body parts that are now his life force to have his powers back. He has no
Live?
powers. He's pretty much like just yeah. So he decides he sees Lily, and he's like, well, she'll do, I guess, and borrows her life force. Now, the reason why I can kind of excuse this a little bit is because throughout Amon's entire undead life is that his whole purpose is the ceremony. Like, he's not allowed to have feelings, he can't stay in the world for too long. He's like back when he would be resurrected, he'd be like, there'd be parties and stuff, but like they can't have lovers because they'll just be dead again. Like,
No, like I think I can see why
Yes.
the choices were made from his perspective.
you can also, to be fair, they do address his guilt for it. Like, he does feel guilty about doing that. He
Yes.
doesn't like.
But also he continues to kind of abuse the power.
Well,
I mean, his entire time in New York he basically does.
okay, in New York, yeah, but that's when we get to Egypt, it's a little bit more like he's
In
like
Egypt he doesn't use it as much, and then he regrets it because it ends up hurting her and he cares for her then.
Yeah.
Like there's a dynamic switch. The consent is still not it didn't come from a great place, so it kind of taints the whole relationship a little bit. But
yeah, I guess I can see where that's coming from. I honestly didn't really fully catch that too much in the book. I'm gonna be real.
it really bothered like it made getting through those first
I
100
didn't
pages
really
for me
consider
like
that,
really
honestly.
difficult.
I was just kind of like,
Well, I like Lily had so much potential
okay,
and she pushed
Right.
back so little, and I got why she didn't push back a lot, but like even with like someone in her position of like she's been raised to be like kind of this obedient daughter, I don't know, I wanted to see her push back more. Like I needed to see a little bit more resistance. It bothered me. It just bothered me. Anyway, that's the first part of the book for me.
Okay, sorry, I just noticed the music wasn't playing. Oops.
Oh, the music go up? Madison,
Why
what do
is
you?
Wait, is it muted? Holy crap! Has the music been muted this entire time? Oh wait, no,
Oh,
no,
it's
it's on the
her
desktop. I'm stupid. Anyway, sorry. Moving on.
Beautiful voices.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what, and maybe that was kind of what held me back originally. Maybe I don't remember because, like you said, so I started reading this before we were supposed to do the stream the last time, and then I got through like most of it up until like where they're in Egypt, and it's like, ooh, we're at a really good point. Like, you know, don't want to put it down. You know, so much stuff is happening,
Yeah.
and then we weren't gonna do the stream, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna wait until we decide when we're gonna do it, and I'll pick it back up. And then, you know, like long time later, it was I had forgotten most of it. So then I picked right back up where I left off in Egypt, and that was really nice.
Yeah,
I will say, picking it back up though, I was invested in it when we
Okay,
were in
I was like
Egypt.
hoping it would be an.
No, it was really just the first 100
Yeah,
pages for me were just a struggle. I was like reading it the other day. I was invested. I was there for it. The relationship, like I couldn't fully get behind it because of where it started. Like that's still like, but I was also cheering for them.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So real quick before we move on to plot, I think let's talk about the characters. Get through the characters, and then we'll talk about the plot a little bit. So I'm gonna start with Lily, our main character. Now, I personally quite like Lily as a character. She does have her moments where I kind of get frustrated with her because of her inner thoughts of like, I'm Liliana Young of New York. No, I'm Lily the adventurer. And she just has this back and forth in her head of like, I can do this adventuring thing. I'm not that like straight-laced girl my parents want me to be. And then she's back to like, maybe I am just like a sad straight-laced girl and I can't help. Like she has this flip-flop in her head so often. And like, I get it, but at the same time it happens too often in my opinion.
I could see that.
And it's why that's what bothered me about her character is that she does eventually end up in a place where she's like, no, I'm doing this, and like, and her motivation eventually does come down to she loves Amon, she wants to help him, and also the world is ending. That kind of is a priority. But,
you know, small
the
factor.
world is ending, but you know, in romantic stories, the love romanticism is always the priority.
Yeah. Priority. It's priority.
Priorities, people. But in the beginning, she just has that thought constantly, and I'm just like, girl, have fun on this adventure. And also another thing that annoyed me, which has to do with both Amon and Lily, is that she kept getting frustrated when he wasn't accepting her advances and just not like, and he was, to be on his part, I was also frustrated with Amon for giving her mixed signals, because he does.
Was the king of
Rude.
He was, but there was a
my
reason.
God.
Like you're like frustrated with him for that for so long, and then you get to the reason why and how that can be frustrating. So I kind of don't fully blame him, but at the same time I do. So like he was just giving her a bunch of mixed signals, because at moments he'd be really into her, but then he'd pull back, be like, then he'd just give her the whole wrong idea, and she'd honestly, that would spark her internal like conflict of like, he doesn't like me. I'm like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm like, meh, meh, meh. So.
Yeah, her internal conflict coming from him, no.
Yeah.
But also, like, if he had just literally said, like, hey, we can't get together because of this, and had, like, explicitly
yeah, like, I was always
stated
confused by that. It's like, it wasn't like he was banned.
Yeah,
from,
why does
was
he avoid
not
it so
allowed to
much?
say or something? Like, I couldn't figure that out.
But no, he totally was. He was being dumb as well.
He was just being edgy.
I will say,
Yeah.
I liked the dynamic they were trying to establish of, like, her two personalities. I wish they had shown it more than told it, though.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think it comes up too much in her mind, and I think there's only one place where we see her flip back into Liliana.
Yeah.
And I would have, like, if you're gonna have that in there, you gotta have the strong flips. Because I also would have loved to see her be more rebellious or a little bit more out there when she was in her adventuring mode.
See,
I felt like she still played it a little too safe.
It probably would have worked if, like, she had, like, okay, let's say they didn't leave Egypt yet, and, like, her parents, like, we have this magic thing where Ramon could, like, make people, he can send her back to, like, before she ever left, but I think it would have been more interesting to be to her parents, like, I'm going to Egypt, her parents are like, what, and she leaves anyways, like, just have that scene of, like, having that conflict to see, like, she's really committed to finally rebelling, because that's, like, because she's always pointing back to how, like, she's a straight-laced New Yorker girl, but we hear it in her head, we don't see it. We're like, okay, we get your vibe, but now you're in Egypt, and you're having these thoughts. But as a reader, we can't connect to that, because we haven't had scenes of you, like, being shackled in this life. Like, we've had your thoughts on it, but we haven't had, like...
There's a very brief moment where you see it.
Yeah, it's, like, very brief. It's not a lot, though.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the ingredients are there, guys.
Yeah.
I think
They
they
are
need to
there.
be fleshed out a little bit more.
It didn't come, it came out not well done, you know? It just, not quite well done.
I think
a little medium rare.
as much as I was invested in the Egypt part, I think too much happens.
That is
Like,
fair.
I felt like I was reading a summarized version of a 3
Yes,
novel book.
That's fair.
I think this entire book could have been the entire series.
To be fair, Colleen Houck's writing does feel like that. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. All her books feel like you're reading multiple books in one. I'm not gonna lie to you right now.
There's just
Well,
so
it did have
much
like
that
3
happened.
parts in
yeah,
it. Like
did
it
have
had like
3
part
parts.
1,
It
part
did
2,
Yeah.
part 2.
separate it. So to be fair, it was like a
Ooh,
precursor to be like.
can we talk about that too? The 3-part divide.
Sure.
I didn't get it.
Well, you did just
I-
state that it felt like you're reading 3 books, so maybe that was the point of it.
But like, even where it broke apart, I didn't feel like I was starting a new book.
That's fair. Some books do that. Some books, I don't know why. I honestly don't know.
I don't know. I didn't make sense to me. Ooh, also on that same track, the italicized bit and like the
Oh, yeah.
looking back on the past. I think only the first one was needed. I don't
Yeah.
think the others were needed. They felt repetitive.
Yeah.
I was like, I
Yeah.
got this information. Like I learned it through the story.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what I thought is, first of all, how are they gonna come to be again? Second of all, whenever I saw the when was it? When they were like in the back story of like,
Yeah, of the
yeah,
three
the
princes.
and the mother's like, Anubis looks at her and he's like, okay, your wish for your son will be
Oh, yeah, that
granted.
was-
Don't worry. I was like, okay, well, maybe it's saying like, you know, he will find love or something like that. I just thought of it like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
like something will be granted for
it's
him.
Lily.
Yeah. Like, I
That wasn't subtle.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. But, you know, it's fine. It's cheesy. It's corny. It's romance.
It was like, yeah, it was like, oh, that's so
Well,
sweet.
Okay,
But
I don't know
also-
why my brain went to the idea that like he would be released from his duty and like they could just go about their own little like.
That's
don't
a
know.
cool interpretation. I do like that interpretation.
So, like, you guys haven't read the other books yet, though, so, like, I'm trying so hard not to argue your points.
I
because
mean, okay,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious it's in reference to Lily. I think the releasing from his duty is a little too on the nose for what happens after, and his mom just doesn't know really what's happening. And like, he's gonna be a prince. Like, he kind of seemed okay with that fact. So I think it's in reference to Lily, like finding love and all that jazz. But like I thought it was a creative way to do it, but I feel like the divides of the
Yeah.
parts wasn't needed, and then the addition of those kind of backstory things, except for the first one,
Yeah.
which like I didn't really want to read it.
I
but,
won't
like,
lie,
I think
skip
it
that
is-
every time I reread
I
it.
think it is important.
It is important. Like, I
Though
honestly,
then again, I don't know if it needs to be there either, because I think you can learn a lot of it through the text
so
itself.
it would have been better.
I
in
sound
my
like
opinion,
such a
I think it would have been
literary
better if
critic.
Ramon told that story to Lily. So therefore,
Yes,
we get a
that
scene
would
of
have
them
been lovely.
connecting and bonding more from him telling her about his past. You know,
That's fair.
And I will do a tiny spoiler. That does end up happening a little bit in the next 2 books. Just a
Wait,
little
so
bit.
it just repeats?
No, it's like different backstories, like different stories of their childhood, but like you know, like fun moments. But like it does delve into like, okay, they're actually talking and
Yeah.
even though I can't talk about the second book, it's frustrating. But anyways, I
I'm
love
so
the second
sorry.
book so much more, but like it's also equally as frustrating. Anyways, so Lily, okay, I do love her as a protagonist. I will say, compared to the Tiger's Curse protagonist, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, she is definitely, I think, a one-up on that one. I will say, Colleen Houck, okay, ignoring Lantern's Ember. I'm gonna ignore that book, because that protagonist is not whiny, but Colleen Houck's protagonist can get a little whiny of like, they don't like me, I'm not good enough. That's always like such a common thing in her books, and it kind of bothers me. And I'm just like, girl, your life does not center around this first love you have here. I'm just like, you don't have to be good enough for this guy.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen, because I feel like the whole thing's really centered around her finding like herself and her independence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yet all of it is kind of hinged on a guy.
Yeah, that's what bothers me about some romance books, is that it's always come back to the love.
I did appreciate the ending.
Yeah.
Because she kind of does find herself without him.
Yes. This is one of the reasons why I love this book so much, because the ending isn't a happy, like, sugary, like, they get together.
Oh, guys, I have thoughts about the ending. I wanted it to take a turn.
Let's move on to Amon. Okay, so Amon. I have a lot of mixed feelings about Amon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I prefer his brother Esteem.
Me too!
Yeah.
Wait, stop. No, literally, the bromance happening between the two brothers, I could have read an entire book about that.
I love the
They
brothers.
were entertaining me through most of the book, honestly.
True.
Like, I was kind of bored of
like, even Amon interacting with his brothers, just them three,
Yes.
I love them. Amon seems so much livelier when he's around them. He's definitely, he feels more comfortable with them. And you see more of his personality come through.
Yeah, I think Lily and Amon were alone for too long in the book.
Were. They definitely were.
Because as soon
when
as
Hassan came into play, they started to, like, it felt a little
better. Like, but like as soon as the brothers entered, I literally sat there and I'm pretty sure out loud I was like, I already love them. Like, these are my favorite. Like, in my head I was thinking, I know what I'm gonna say. These are my favorite characters in the book.
So
I was literally, I had the debate of which one's my favorite character out of these two, and I couldn't come to a decision.
Okay.
Which was my favorite? And then these two.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about the brothers in a second. Amon. So I am a little biased with, I have to go with Astine. Astine has to win my award though, because even though I was a little I liked Amon for the longest time because I'm a little biased with the sun aesthetic and everything, and he was my favorite for such a long time, and then I read the other books and I was like, I'm sorry, Amon, you got bumped down from your brother. I'm like,
wait, the brothers come back?
Oh yeah,
honestly,
they're in the second and third book. They
thank gosh,
huge role.
that was when I was reading the backs of the books, I was like, man, I really hope the brothers are here because they're what I would really come back for.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna put out this spoiler, but I have to say it. I'm sorry. It's a necessity if you want to read the second book. Amon is hardly in the second book.
That's so sad, but I can also see why because I read the first few chapters that were
there are
in the
visions and stuff, but like he is barely there.
See it.
It's mainly like you focus on the two brothers in that book.
Yes.
Really?
Wait, hold up. I will be reading the second book now because I just want to learn about the two brothers more. Like, you don't understand, guys. These were my favorite characters in the entire thing.
It's kind of funny because the second book, Amos is in it, but it also mainly focuses around Astine a lot, too, in the second book.
Oh, really?
And then Amos gets a little bit of more time in the first half of the third book, and then all the brothers kind of come back towards the end of the third book. But, like, you kind of, each book is broken up to where each brother gets their own moments and, like, their own... Because Lily interacts with both of them and, like, learns about them throughout the stories, and, like, they get their own moments. And I will say, it's not even... Guys, I'm about to say something crazy that is like a hint to how crazy the upcoming books are. It's not a love triangle. It's a love... It
should be.
It's not. No, it's a
Honestly.
love... What's the term for five?
Triangle.
What's the term for five, guys?
Pentagon?
5?
Sorry, 6. What's the term for 6?
6?
Yeah.
Hexagon?
Yeah, it's a love hexagon. I kid you not.
Hold up. Oh, wait, are you saying there are 6 men or 6 people involved in this?
It's up to you to find out.
Wait,
Yes,
is it
wait.
Dr. Hawson?
Please no! Oh, please
no.
Wait, but
No,
that means
Madison,
there's 2 other people that are... Okay, Anubis is gonna be one of
No,
them.
he's not. I wish.
Thank
He's
gosh.
not. I wish though. I love Anubis
Really?
so much.
Did not like Anubis
I
in
didn't
this
either.
book.
No, like you guys
I
don't
did
understand.
not like
In the
him.
second book, you don't understand.
What about his dog? His dog
Yes.
was iconic,
I
though.
love him. Guys, you don't understand. Anubis in the upcoming books, mwah, love him.
Better? Okay.
Yes.
Wait, but I'm trying to... Because they're gonna be guys, though, right?
But Anubis isn't one.
Unless they're women for the 2 brothers.
All I'm gonna say, I love Hexagon. It's crazy.
Okay, to be fair, I was reading this book, and I was like, yep, ready for the reverse harem that's about to happen. I was so fully prepared. I mean, they set it up. They set it up that, like, all of these brothers are falling for Lily.
He's like, I can't look at that. I can't look at my
It's
brother's
I
woman.
can't explain it. You guys just have to read it. Like, you'll understand when I say I love Hexagon.
Wait, but 6?
Yeah?
I was ready for you to say all 4 of them.
No.
6? Wait, have we
No.
met the character? Wait,
No.
have we met the other 2
No.
characters yet?
No.
Okay.
But you'll get what I mean.
Have
It's
they
like,
been mentioned?
technically, it's a love hexagon, but also a love whatever 4 term is. Whatever the 4th term is, like quattro, I don't know. You know, like,
Wait. How did we get
Square?
from 6 to 4?
yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I say it's crazy. You won't get it until you read it. So it's technically
Aw, who
it's
has 2
technically a
people
love
in
hexagon,
them?
but also technically a love square.
2 people in them!
It is crazy.
Wait, hold up, pause! Does the back of the 3rd book give it away?
I don't know. I have to look at the back.
Read the back of the 3rd book.
Wait, can you read it? Do you have it in front of you?
No, I don't.
Alright, someone pull it up. I can't pull anything up
Okay,
right now.
here, I'll pull it up. Wait, how do I?
Wait,
pull
no,
it up?
Madison, don't read
No.
the back of the 3rd book, because
That-
it's like...
Don't spoil it. Actually,
What?
both of you don't, because that
I
might
already
actually-
read it.
Okay, well, you know what? Just leave it alone. You know, it's fine.
Wait,
Anyways,
wait, no. I need to know if my mind is on the right track at least. Cause, hold up.
You don't even know it. No, you're definitely not on the right track. Trust
Are you
me.
sure?
Yes, you won't even begin to think what happens.
Are you sure?
Yes. I
I
guarantee
don't
it.
know.
I guarantee it. It's crazy.
Crazier than 2 people in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I have a feeling
So
I know where
there's
this is
3
going.
people
Yeah,
in one.
that's where I'm too. Hold up. Wait, no, I'm just sending this to Wolves.
Oh, I'm so confused.
There. The, wait, where was it? Yeah.
You know, it does give away, but
It
it's
does.
crazy.
Okay, I know what it is.
It's
Okay.
crazy. Yeah, okay. But
It's the 2nd paragraph, yeah?
yeah.
Okay. I understand.
Aren't you more intrigued?
Oh, the 2nd book is going to be a time.
It is. No, the 3rd book's the time. But let me tell you.
Oh no, well, because I read the back of the 3rd and went, how did we get here? Oh my gosh, Not Sleep was going, date Lily, and it's a buy one, get one free.
Oh my god.
Sleepless. No.
Oh,
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
no,
Okay,
it's
I think
crazy.
I've comprehended it.
But aren't you guys more excited? And more,
I was, yeah.
more intrigued?
Okay, but like the brothers? Can we
Okay,
get back on track to the brothers, guys?
I'm on. We gotta go characters at a time. Okay, I'm on.
Oh, do we have to?
Yes, he's the main
Oh,
character of the
is
first book. Yes.
Because really, as soon as the brothers stepped in, he kind of got booted.
Right?
Like,
I gotta bonk you with the bonk stick. We'll get to them. Alright, so. Okay, regarding Amon, already, out of, like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate Amon. I don't mind him.
don't hate him
Like,
either.
I would be besties with him. But as a love interest, I'm like, eh. I'm about
Yeah.
Amon. Like, very sweet gentleman, kind
Yeah.
of ignoring the spirit possession.
ignoring
That-
a lot of what
yeah.
he does. But his words are quite beautiful.
Yeah, no, Colleen Houck's men
Yeah,
all
yeah.
are poetic. There's like you can't top them in
His
poetry.
actions are a little.
Yeah. The only thing I do one of my personal favorite scenes with Amon is I'm also gonna kind of bonk him on the head for this, which is not okay action, but also kind of like I can see the assumption is where he's in her room and his eyes just got removed. Yes, his eyes did get removed, guys. And he's wearing sunglasses, and Lily's talking to him, and she assumes that he can't see.
Yeah.
And she starts changing in front of him, and he starts smirking, and he's like, you know I can still see, right? And she's like, what? Thankfully, he did say something. He didn't let her continue.
Messed up.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But, like, she's like, what the heck? And he's, like, hiding a smirk from her, and she's like, I'm gonna beat him up, you know? Like, I can see where people can find fault in that scene, but I just love it. It's so funny to me, and it's honestly one of the moments I can just see this as, like, a married couple thing to do, or, like, a dating thing to do, you know? Like, just a couple-y... I don't know. I just
did
found it
feel very fantasy rom-com trope.
Yes, it felt
Rom-com.
very fantasy rom-com trope. I don't know why. I got suckered over it, and I laughed. It was
funny.
It was funny. So
Like, you assume he can't see you. Like,
It's
Lily
logic.
had some logic there.
And like she was. I don't even know how far she got with changing before he said something.
I mean, she was like pretty much pulling off her shirt.
Well, that's not that bad. At least it wasn't like, you know, he didn't let her keep going. At least he said something. So
That's
thank
fair.
God.
Yeah.
I also would like to. I love how endearing Amon is with learning about New World stuff in the modern time, because he's very
That was
fascinated
cool.
by it all.
I did like.
I loved his reactions to everything, especially the jet tub. Like, he's just fascinated by this jet tub. It was so funny to me. Which, fair enough. But also, the way he talks is also kind of endearing to me, of like, we used to have parties and dances, and then he's like, you deserve to be treated as a queen. I do love the way
I did like that.
yeah, he does have an endearing way of speaking. And I love how he just refers to her as young Lily. Which is-
I hated that.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not like that nickname. I hated that nickname.
I don't know.
I like the Nahabet one.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah, I
that.
like that one.
the nicknames in
But-
their language is pretty.
Okay, look. Okay, so here's my problem with young Lily. Yes, I get this man is thousands of
That
years
is
old,
true.
but also like saying young Lily, like I get she's younger.
Oh,
but
she's,
also-
like, what is she, 18, 19? I forget.
Going to college for the first time, so she's probably about 18.
probably, yeah. It's the fact that like saying young Lily constantly reminds us of their age.
Well, the reason I thought he was saying that is because he was putting her last name first.
Oh, I forgot her last name is
Oh.
Young.
Yeah, her last name is Young. That's why I thought he was
I
saying
was-
it that way.
Oh, I thought he was saying
no.
it because she's young.
Yeah, because they're no, because if he was doing that, wouldn't there be a comma after young?
Well, not when you're speaking.
Not when
Oh,
you're
yeah,
speaking.
not when you're speaking.
You can't.
like,
you can't put a
written out.
comma in your speak.
Written out.
And I just, because, like, in certain cultures, they state your last name first. They do that in Egyptian mythology, I believe, as well sometimes. So, I thought that's what my thought process was, so that's why I was like, I don't know. I found it endearing. I don't know. That's just me. Anyways. Oh, Amon. Oh no. He's alright.
Yeah, he's there. Exists.
I would like to say he gets better in the later books, but honestly, I mean, he kind of does have a little character growth, but not much. Not gonna lie. His personality is still pretty much the same.
I mean, his personality's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's not bad. It's fine. But,
He's
like,
kind of boring though.
the only
It's
growth I can
fine.
think of him having is that because he found Lily, he just is desperate to not want this job anymore. So, like, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only growth that really manages for him, which is fair. I can see that. But he also goes through a lot. So, like, I feel bad for my guy. Honestly, he gets put through so much. And out of all the brothers, Amon is definitely the most sacrificing one. Like, he will put himself before anything.
I could see that.
So, like he literally is like pushes Lily away so she doesn't get hurt. And he's like a self-sacrificing guy.
Oh, that was.
Mhm.
I got it, and I'm so glad the book was like, and Lily didn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, yes.
Yeah,
She pushed back.
Yeah, the
It went behind
protagonists don't play around. She's like, I love this guy. He ain't doing this. I'm gonna sacrifice myself first.
I did wish she was she got a little bit more confident as that went on.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the end. Wait, can we?
We'll get there. So yeah, that's.
I have so many thoughts.
Madison, what did you think of Amon?
Well,
Never a
like
good start.
you said, he was there. Like I liked him, and then I was like, well, yeah, he's there. But I did like the brothers more.
The brothers were literally the most entertaining.
You know what's funny?
thing.
In Tiger's Curse, there's one brother, but he is my favorite.
But you know, she can write a brother like no one can.
She can. I'm like,
Those brothers.
Those brothers, man.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh my god, I love a good brother time. Anyways.
Gotta love a good brother.
So, yeah, there's Amon though. Like, honestly, I don't hate him. I do enjoy his character at times. He's sweet, and I can see how, like, I can't see anything fully, like, they shouldn't be together because of this, but I can definitely see them as a couple for sure.
I
Like,
do have questions about the relationship though.
of course, go ahead.
I feel like
And they might be answered in the other books, but yes, go ahead.
no, it's just I feel like it's cute and all when they start liking each other, but it's almost like I don't know how we got here.
Yeah, the relationship, I will say the progression of the relationship kind of, like, is a little bit stale
weird.
and doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, like they kind of go from disliking each other to suddenly it's like, oh, there might be something here, but it's like, wait, but like,
Well, I
you
think
did nothing for each other to trigger this to happen.
I think the bond really heightened.
Yeah, the bond,
and I
but-
think that kind of annoys me. That
Yeah.
like, I think this book leans too heavily
does.
on their bond.
So, I believe in the second and third book, they do bring up the fact that Lily questions did she feel that way because of the bond.
Yeah, okay.
They do bring that up. I'm pretty sure they bring that
I
up.
wish they had thought of that though in this book.
Yeah. I mean,
I would have loved. I think instead of her just questioning like her identity, like
Yeah.
her questioning whether she actually feels these things for him, especially
it would
when
make more
like
sense due to the
he
relevance.
keeps rejecting her.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So,
would have.
yeah,
eaten
but
that up.
anyways, Dr. Hassan. I love that man. He is great. I love Dr. Hassan. I wish he was my grandfather. He's amazing.
She was my grandfather.
I'm sorry, but he is also great in the other books as well. He is such a good... Okay, also, another thing about Colleen Houck. She has such great elderly, like, responsible adults in, like, elderly figures that are, like, mentors. Thank you. She has such good old mentor figures in her books. Oh my god, they're amazing. They're very supportive. They get things done. They help the characters out. They are just good characters. And they also have their own personalities. I love Dr. Hassan. And I love...
I will say he definitely did have his own personality.
Yeah, he was definitely... He's also very obsessed with his work of archaeology, which I loved. You definitely saw that shine through in his personality. He really wants to know about his... that queen that you
History?
can't...
Oh.
Or... so hard. That ancient queen that was
Yeah,
ruled
I
as a
need to see
pharaoh.
it in front of me.
You know what I mean. Anyways. Yeah. But I love his character. There's not much to say about him besides that he's just a supporting character that helps him through everything. And he also helps Amon find his brothers and all that. And he's also the one that allows Lily to stay and help her sneak to the pyramids.
I did enjoy that.
He
I
was
think-
such a pro for that one. To save Amon's gosh darn stupid life.
Well,
So-
to save the world.
To save the world. Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, that too.
That
Okay.
too. That
Okay.
too.
Okay. I am kind of indifferent to him.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I think...
like he was definitely a key player. Without him, most of this book is not possible.
Yeah.
And I do agree. I think he had his own personality. I just didn't care for him much. I didn't really.
I will say,
He
I'm
was
biased
there.
because I read the other books. Again,
That's fair.
everything I say is biased, guys.
I-
Let's be real.
Will say though, the whole him being like Lily. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah. Yeah.
let's go sneak behind there. I was like, yeah, okay. Yes, man. I'm
Supporting
here for this
grandfather
with you.
figure, and honestly, he develops that role so much more in the later books. Like, honestly,
Okay.
if he was related to Lily and he was her actual grandfather, I would believe it. I'd be like, yeah, no, you are her grandfather. This makes sense to me. Like, this... Honestly, I would believe it, but Dr. Hassan, he definitely grows on you in the second and third book. He might not be in it a lot, but he does things that helps out the plot a lot in his own way, and he's like also a therapist in a way for the characters sometimes. Like, he does give them some wise words, he does help them through some stuff, and he helps us frustrated readers where he's like, slaps them over the head, says, you shouldn't do that, stupid. So, you know, thank you, Dr.
Love
Hassan.
that.
We love you. Anyways, moving on.
We love that.
Yeah, he's a wingman for real, though. Moving on to Moon's favorite, the brothers. And our favorite.
These are the only other people we need to talk about. We do not need to discuss anyone else.
We need to discuss the villains, but we'll get to them last. Anyways.
Dude, you spent like half an hour on the character.
We're talking about the plot kind of as the characters go, so it's some mishmash. Anyways, let's start with Amos. We'll save Esteem for, like, the last part.
Amos.
Amos.
I liked him.
Amos, yes.
I liked him a lot.
He wields the power of the moon. He is...
Yeah, okay, I'm a little biased.
He also has the ability to heal.
Moon.
Yeah.
Look, okay, I know it's such a trope, but I liked the, like, he looks dark and frightening and scary, but he's like a teddy bear.
He's a gentle giant.
So
obviously.
basically, like, you would like Azrael.
In...
Holy shit, she
What?
might. Then again, Kat.
But she won't. She hasn't read
I
it.
know.
But
she would
like,
Azrael.
totally,
She really would.
totally,
Oh, are you guys
totally would
talking
love
about-
him.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are.
Literally,
No.
he is.
But-
a
Let me show you a real good book. The amount of times we have this argument is not okay,
The
guys.
reason I am so frustrated with this argument is because you haven't read it, so like you have no
I
background.
read the
It
first
doesn't
one!
matter.
The fact that it's the first one should
The first
matter,
one
Wolves.
doesn't
That
matter.
should
It's not.
that
it is
that
not.
should
Madison,
definitely
help me.
have
Madison,
some
help
weight
me.
in this
Listen,
series.
You gotta read the series. You gotta read
Okay,
it all.
but the fact that it starts that way does have to have an impact on the rest of the series. You cannot ignore the
I
first
cannot ignore
book.
that, but it would just please me to no end for you to realize that we just ignore the first book. We don't.
But you
I
can't.
mean,
You
I
can't.
like
It's
the
a
first
book for
one,
a
but
reason.
that's just besides the point.
We also joined the Tamlin hater club. You know, you gotta come join us.
I mean, I don't
Down with
like
the
him
tampon.
in the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
book, so
Down with the tampon.
Wrong book. Anyways, we'll get to your furry book in the future. I am intrigued by that, Moon, but just please.
anyway, the brothers.
Brothers, Amos. We love Amos. He's very sweet. We don't actually know.
I
too
wish he was in it more.
Much. Yeah, he is in it more in the later books, mainly the third one.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
get to know about him more in the third one.
I was so ready to learn about him.
Mhm.
But he's quiet, so like if
He
you're
is
gonna
very
learn
quiet.
about that type of character, you need to
Yeah.
But like, okay, also, can I just this is where my reverse harem theory came up. Like, it was him and Lily.
Mhm.
When they had like their quiet moments of bonding. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Lily-
I was there for it. I was ready for some drama. And then nothing happened.
Yeah, no, she's too sunstruck. As in,
Which,
haha.
girl, let me tell you something. The moon is so much better.
You know, even though
I'm sorry,
Esteem is my
guys, I'm
favorite,
biased.
The sun is my aesthetic, and I'm sorry. Esteem.
The sun is yours.
I mean, the star is technically a sun.
Moon
so, you know, whatever.
is my name. So I feel like I have a one up there.
Oh, anyways.
That's fair.
And Madison has nothing to do with the stars.
So
Sorry.
I
Well, you
just-
are a star. So.
Oh yeah, thank
You
you.
are.
I'm a star.
Madison's a flower. Let's be real.
I'm
and
a
Madison will go
flower.
be happy for the rest of the night knowing that.
Madison's a
I'm
lame.
a star.
Moon's Feyre. No, she's Nesta. Sorry, Moon's Nesta. Sorry, my bad. I'll be
who that
Feyre.
is.
It's fine.
She said, I don't know who that is.
I don't know
Honestly,
who that is.
Feyre's sister, Moon, is so you-coded in your character-like
That's fair.
personality. Like, yeah, no, you would like Nesta a whole lot.
My
Any-
character-like personality. What
Like,
character?
you know, if like your favorite
Sorry.
female type of protagonist personality.
Oh, someone who will actually fight back?
Yes, that's Nesta.
Yay!
You would love her.
I appreciate a woman who fights back. Wait.
I mean, Feyre also fights back in the second book. Anyways, Anyways, I'll stop talking. So, moving on. Ignore the first book. So,
I can't.
You know, I kind of wish we never had you read the first book. I wish we just slapped the second book in front of you and said, "This is the first one."
Yeah, it says book 2 on the cover.
Let's just tape it. Put number 1 on it.
That'd be really funny.
Hi, listen, I'm gonna learn to rebind books, so I'll just send you a copy.
I actually do have a copy of the second book already. It's just
Rebind.
not with
I'll
me.
send you a new copy. I'll send you the copy.
Send you a
that-
new copy, okay,
I'll
Madison.
send you a new copy.
Yeah.
Freshly made from my press. No, but like seriously, I'm gonna rebind books anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh my
Alright,
gosh.
back to Esteen. Amos is... We love Amos, but there's not much to talk about with Amos, sorry.
Oh, I know. I'm ready for him.
Yeah,
So-
I love that he wields a cudgel, or cudgel, however you say that type of weapon.
Oh yeah, what
That's-
is that?
that's-
It's a...
it's-
Okay,
I
so
wanna
basically
look
it's
it
a
up.
long stick with like a circular hammer
Hold
at
up.
the top. You can Google
Oh,
it.
like a mace?
In a way. It's like,
Let me look it up.
yeah, look it up. It's a type of hammer type weapon. It's for heavy hitters, for sure. It's for bashing.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, it's an ancient Egyptian weapon.
Okay, sure.
Uh,
And I
okay,
believe
sure.
Amon wields the not the scimitars, that one Egyptian sword that's curved. We all know it. It's common.
Aren't they 2 swords?
Scythe.
Not scythe, no.
It's
That's
not-
not
A scythe? That is not a scythe, Madison.
Ah.
Madison, the Grim Reaper wields a scythe.
Yes.
Ah, yes. That's the guy.
We'll run into scythes in the second book. Anyways.
That's the guy! When Madison's like, oh yeah, I forgot, I mixed him up.
It's not a sickle either. No, it's not a sickle. It is a type of Egyptian sword that is like tight, kind of curved, but it's not a sickle. It looks like a sickle, but it's not a
Wait.
sickle.
A bicycle.
Wait, a woman who defends herself? That reminds me of someone with flashbacks of Fallen Stars mood. Stop, Sleepless! It's fine.
So, Esteen, the bow wielder, our star boy, the best
Yeah. No. What? He's tied
boy. With
for
Amos.
me. Yeah.
One of the best
Okay.
boys.
One of yes.
I love his personality so much.
I did immediately love his personality.
I
It
know
took me
he's
a
a
hot
narcissist
minute
and he's a
to warm up
playboy,
to
but I
him.
already love him.
But like you can tell it's an act, which
Yeah.
makes it so much fun.
Yeah. I just love the way he walks up to Lily with an apple and he's like, "Hi."
Oh my gosh, I was dying. Him trying to flirt with Lily, I was on the floor dying. Like that was so.
You know, I'm actually surprised she didn't fall for it. I was like, bro, I would be.
I did kind of hate the giggling, but I also kind of loved it.
Yeah.
I wish. Okay, here's my wish.
Mhm.
I wish she had teasingly flirted back with him.
Yeah, but to be fair,
Like not for real, but I wish she had indulged him to the point of messing with him.
yeah, but with everything going on in her personality type, yeah.
I feel like her personality could have done it. I feel
guess, but she never wanted.
I don't think it could have been I think it would have been pretty bad and pretty obvious what she was doing, but I
honestly,
I was
for
ready
my
for it.
part, I'm a huge when certain characters do something that you just absolutely love when they do it. For me, it's loyalty. I'm a
Loyalty,
huge
that's fair.
loyalty person, so if I see other characters flirt with other characters when they were flirting with their main love interest a while ago, I'm kind of just or their boyfriend, I'm like, you know? I get it, but at the same time, it just irks me. Cause,
when it's real flirting, yeah, no. When it's
yeah.
okay, I'm gonna flirt
But
to
I just,
purposely
I just
mess with
respect
this
Lily for
person.
being able to
Oh,
be,
hilarious.
There's also the side of he wasn't doing it to really, he wasn't really flirting with her, but if he really was, I will say I would have respected her if she's stop it, you know, I would have respected her for
Yeah,
that
yeah.
though, if he was really trying to flirt with her.
I think the fact that she has those giggles though after every time he speaks,
Yeah,
that
that's
feels
a little
flirty
annoying.
to me.
I forgot that happened. For
Yeah.
real, I forgot that
It-
happened.
Yeah.
Anyways,
she giggles every time after he says something to her, and I'm like,
He's a funny
that's
guy,
flirty.
I guess. I don't know.
And
But-
the giggle is fine, but
Es-
that felt like a too
Esteen has
flirty
such
giggle.
a complex, no, not really complex, but he has such an interesting story. which I can't get into. But I do love his character. He definitely. I love that he and Amos are both like, listen, our brother is about to literally sacrifice himself. We know he can't do this, and we're gonna go behind his back anyways, like for his own
I
good.
did appreciate the going
Like-
behind his back.
Like, he's too stubborn. We know him. Like, the brothers know each other so well that they know what to do. And they know that he'll hate them for it, but they're like, we care about him too much. We can't allow that. We'd rather he hate us than have him be, like, completely gone.
At
You know,
least he would be alive to hate us.
Well,
Yeah.
quote, alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
At least
yeah.
we know he's existing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, they're existing.
now I want to talk about the villains, but we'll talk about them as we talk about the plot to make this go by faster. So the plot itself was definitely some moments where the adventure was thrown around a bunch. There was a lot happening, but honestly, the concept and the idea I like. It's very interesting, very fun. I love the adventure through Egypt. I love like a good like adventure to a different location where you have a lot of like cool like action stuff happening. I guess that's just me. Like, I love romance, but I also like my good side of adventuring and exploring and like characters discovering new things and trying to break out of traps. Like, I don't know, that's just I like that part a lot to me. So
Cool.
that's why I was really
I wish
into
we
it.
just got into it sooner.
That's true. Okay, yeah. We definitely should have gone to it sooner. I would say like it definitely took a while for like cuz like Amon hung out in New York for a long time before he finally was like, all right, where's Egypt? You know, like
Yeah.
yeah, he
It
did
takes him
not-
a hot minute
it
to
takes
get his
him a hot
bearings.
minute. Yeah, it does. Which I guess fair because he woke up in like a city landscape he's never seen before. Like he's
But
used to
also
waking
the
up in Egypt.
urgency? What's that?
Yeah, no. Honestly, the urgency for these guys is not there. But
He's like, let's
the world is
peace
ending,
here.
but romance.
He said, let's go sightseeing.
And almost die in
Sightseeing.
the process a lot. But
Yup.
I also another thing I love about I forgot to mention this with Amon. I love that he glows. I love that so much.
Oh my gosh.
He's a light
The
bulb.
fact that they're all flashlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, little
They're all-
glow sticks.
They're all glow
Oh my gosh, glow sticks. That's the best description.
Yes, I love that they're all glow sticks. It's my favorite thing about all of them. They all like
is-
have their own like isn't Amos like a white light and like Asteen's a silver light and Amon is a yellow light.
Do they glow different lights?
Yeah. Like Asteen has
Oh.
the stars, so he's more silver, and Amos is the moon, so
Yeah.
he's more white. So yeah. So each of the brothers have their own special types of powers. They all, by the way, all three of them can turn into birds. Very big birds. I forgot to mention
Bird.
that. I love the falcon the most. I'm sorry. Amon as a falcon is really cool. Asteen is a crane, and I forgot what Amos is also a type of crane, but I forgot what it was entirely.
Starlit something.
Yeah, a starling or sterling or whatever it's called. But they can all turn into birds, very big birds. They have their own weapons, they have their own magic, and I actually really liked how the author gave them their powers. Because
That
each
was
of the
cool.
gods gifted them a type of their power. So like Asteen got some of Anubis's powers, and Amos got some of the powers from the moon god, while Amon got powers from Ra or Horus, the sun god. Yeah, so that's interesting. But the plot of them journeying through Egypt is really fun. I really love Lily showing Amon the movie The Mummy.
Yeah.
I
Did they
love
watch it? Oh,
they,
yeah,
they
yeah,
sat
no,
on the
you-
plane
they
and she
do.
like
Yeah,
showed
you're
him
right.
the movie The Mummy. He's like, this is so inaccurate. I am not rotting flesh. like I don't bring.
And then you gotta love the moment when they actually see the mummies and they basically are just
yeah,
exactly as described.
yeah, it's funny. But
Yeah.
I do say Colleen Houck does have some humor with her characters at times that I find really
Wait,
funny.
wait.
Hmm?
I just saw the chat. What did Sleepless say about freshly made milk from my breast?
I
What?
don't know. I don't know. I saw that and went, that's weird, and then I don't know. what
go
that
over
was
and
in
I went,
reference
what?
to.
I was like, what?
I
Well,
literally
think-
don't know what that's
I
in
think
reference
Sleepless misheard you, Madison, and now they're like,
to. Yeah, I think so.
yeah. Okay.
Like, okay.
Anyways,
Nothing like that was said, Sleepless,
yeah,
promise.
No,
Moving on.
none of that.
So
None of that.
now we get into the plot of the villains of the story. So when we encounter Dr. Hassan, obviously we don't know too much about him. There are like some evil forces trying to disrupt Amon's work. There was a Shabti he summoned, which is a type of servant to help him find his Canopic jars, and it betrayed him. That guy was a curse word. So Yeah. Didn't like him.
Like, I think that, like, I really, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think that whole plot line was important to the central story. It was interesting, and I think that could have been an entire book in itself.
Well, we had to have something challenging their journey. So.
Yeah, but, like, it felt so underdeveloped.
Like,
There were so many cool things, like the invisible crocodiles. I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
that was sick.
that was cool. Like,
Mhm.
okay,
But I feel like-
ignoring the...
I feel like there's 3 parts where that, like, the villain
Yeah.
down on Earth comes in, and then otherwise he kind of just doesn't exist.
So, throughout the book, while Moan and Lily are on their adventure trying to get the stuff for the ceremony, resurrect his brothers, a lot of things are trying to stop them, obviously. And, like, Moan mentions, like, the evil forces of Set are at work to try to bring him back, or stop the ceremony from us bringing him back. So, we know there's your villain. We got, like, that plot. So we know that these things are trying to stop them. And we know, like, these evil forces are after them. Especially now Lily, because Lily is Amon's life force at the moment, so, like, that's not good. So, yeah. Anyways, I do love that whenever we resurrect the brothers. Now, when we resurrect Estine, we had that issue with the worm, or we had to fight a gigantic worm.
Oh yeah, the worm. I
The
forgot about the
worm.
worm.
Yeah, the worm.
Oh wow.
They didn't
Yeah.
fight that worm. They made it out alive. There's not much to that. It was just a convenient worm placement, I guess. And then we go to find Amos. Now, once we go to get Amos, this is where the story really, like, ramps up. Because when they go to try to find Amos was taken by one of Dr. Hassan's mentors, or mentees, where they are working for Set, and they took his sarcophagus and hid it. And when they go try to find it, there they plan to capture Amon, which they succeed. Estine, Amos, and Lily manage to escape, along with Dr. Hassan, but Amon, unfortunately, ends up getting captured. Well, they don't actually know he does.
What are you
escape with
talking
them.
about? That
Sorry.
was the
No,
plan.
He does escape with them, but he does.
The
get
whole
his-
plan was to get in to resurrect him, was sacrifice Simone.
Well,
and everyone
Amon's
else
gonna
go in.
distract them, but not sacrifice himself.
Okay, distract, but also everyone also knew this was a sacrifice.
Like, they end up
some
getting
sort.
the drop on him, and they steal his eyes. So yeah, he is eyeless, and yeah, things go down, like, real fast. But
Okay.
all the brothers come back together. Now, in order to perform the rest, because I forgot to mention, Amon's canopic jars were destroyed, like 2 of them. He has only half of his power. If he had managed to get all of his canopic jars, he didn't need Lily anymore for the life force. She could have been free by then we wouldn't have the rest of this plot. But no, 2 of his jars got destroyed, and he still needs some of Lily's life force to do the ceremony. But because he has fallen in love with her, he doesn't want to kill her or take her life force. So he's like, no, I can do this by myself. I don't need her. I got just about the enough powers. I'll be fine. And the brothers know he won't be. Dr. Hassan knows he won't be. And Lily knows he won't be. He knows he won't be. But he does not care. Lily does not care either. She's like, screw you, I'm helping you anyway. And so they bring her to the pyramid where they're doing the ceremony. And while they're doing that, Dr. Hassan's mentee is possessed by the Egyptian god Apophis, which is a crocodile god who works under Set, and basically becomes this crocodile zombie monster. I kid you not.
That was weird. That was a little
the later
weird.
books get weirder, I promise you. Egyptian mythology is
Oh.
weird. Let's all have a collective
Okay,
agreement.
no. Can we ignore the Egyptian part of that? Can we just mythology is weird?
No, mythology is weird. Let's all collectively acknowledge that mythology is weird, and we have to get over that fact because it is weird. Anyways.
Yeah.
And we also have invisible crocodiles and other things trying to attack them. But anyways, so Dr. Hassan has a plan where Amon can't currently see right now. So he had a plan to, like, Dr. Hassan was going to lead Amon up the pyramid. Halfway up there, he was going to switch out him and Lily. So he had Lily, like, put on his, like, hat, his signature, like, fedora hat and, like some of his clothes and hid her hair. Just enough so Amon couldn't quite tell. I mean, it is suspicious that he couldn't tell when she grabbed his hand, because how could you not tell that, but whatever. Plot relevance, that kind of pissed me off.
Because she had gloves on.
Oh,
was
yeah,
the...
yeah.
she had gloves on,
Yeah.
but still, her hand
That
must
was
have
the
been
big-
smaller.
On.
Her hand must have been smaller. Like, bro, how do you not? Whatever. Anyways, she leads
That,
him
but
up the
also,
pyramid.
like, the height thing, like he touches her shoulder.
Yeah, like bro.
She's definitely shorter than, like.
I honestly,
I mean, you never know. She
unless
could
Dr.
be tall.
Hassan is really frail, I don't understand how this could be a mistake.
I think it would have been pretty obvious.
Or maybe he's just like really.
It would have been better if like they were
Would've
holding
been
a
short,
rope
but-
and he was like holding onto the
Distracted.
rope, you know, that
I
kind of
mean-
thing. That would have worked out better.
Well, but like, real question.
Mm.
Did she need to lead him up there, or couldn't she have just walked
She
up
needed to be
with
close.
them?
You know, that's true. But
But
then
like, what
also-
if she had just
also,
walked up with
Dr.
them
Hassan,
and then they had
no,
switched to the
because
top?
Dr. Hassan needed to set up that ritual to get rid of Apophis. He was busy with that.
No, but he does that before.
Well, he's doing it during the ceremony. He's like trying to kill this guy during the ceremony.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
he's dead
is.
already.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
He is not dead already. He is trying to stop it during
yes,
the
he
ceremony.
is.
No, he's.
No. Okay,
I've read this
if
book
you
3
read
times,
back,
Moon.
no, Wolves. If you read back, they defeat him. Then they start talking to Amon, and then he's like, "Okay, wait a minute. While I deal with this guy." The guy disappears into dust, and then he's like, "Okay, time to go up." And then that's when Lily starts leading him up. Trust me, I read this last night.
Okay.
Madison, back me up.
So, okay, wait, hold on. Explain what you
looking it up now.
like. Tell me what you just said.
Okay,
Explain.
fine. Whatever.
Right, I'm right. The crocodile monster is defeated, turned to dust, and then they start heading up the
Okay, I
pyramid.
get your point. Moving on.
I don't remember, honestly.
Moving
What?
on. It was
You
a dumb setup anyways. It was a dumb setup anyways. Moving on.
Oh yeah, no.
It was
I'm
stupid.
not arguing
It
that.
was stupid.
It's not a
No
good
wonder
setup.
I forgot because it was stupid. Anyways. So, I forget if it was one of the brothers channels Lily's life force into Amon to help him with his powers, and that's when he
Starboy.
realizes, huh?
Starboy.
Starboy does this. Thank you, Starboy. And she ends up, quote unquote, dying. Not really. She ends up into a
Hopefully she's not
paralyzed
hot.
state where she cannot move, and she's practically a lifeless doll in a way. But she can still hear and see. Well, not really see, kind. She can still, hear.
She can see.
Well, yeah, she can still see and hear what's going around. She just can't move, like, at all.
Yeah.
She cannot move. And Amon thinks she's dead, which, bro, if you just listen to her heartbeat, maybe, but whatever, sure.
That was probably the most reasonable bit of the ending, though.
Yeah.
Like, actually thinking she's dead. Like, if he had taken a little bit more time,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he could have easily
Though,
realized
to
she
be
was
fair,
okay,
I
but...
did enjoy... It really cemented how much he did care for her when he broke down
Yes.
like that. I did.
That was nice to see.
That was like,
Wait.
he really did care about her.
Yeah.
And I also love Anubis coming and being like, bro, she's not dead.
I have mixed feelings about Anubis.
Listen, he's great in the other books. But
Madison, help me out here.
Currently, I do not like him, but
I don't like him either.
listen, he's great in the other books. There's reasons for why he does things, okay? Don't question our god. So,
This god made some questionable decisions, though.
he's trying. I
That's
feel
what
for
they all
him.
trying
He's
nowadays.
trying. Anyways.
I get that he's trying, but...
Anubis and his wonderful dog step in. They're like, bro, she's not
his
dead.
dog. Iconic.
They step in. She's like, she's not dead, by the way. You know what you have to do. And he's like, So, basically, Amon, I don't know why he didn't tell Lily this. This would have helped her with her eternal thoughts.
Literally.
But the reason why he didn't fall in love is
Pressures.
because if they fully, by the way, their bond wasn't fully cemented. I forgot to mention that. If they fully cemented their bond, then in order for Amon to go back to the underworld, she would literally have to kill him by killing the bond. She'd have to kill the bond between them by literally killing him. That's how it works. And he didn't want to put her through that. So he just didn't want to end up doing that. But because the only way to, revive her in a way is to fully cement the bond. So he does. And then Anubis is like, I'll let you guys be alone. You can explain it to her. And they finally, probably, thank God, Madison was
Yeah.
probably like, thank God, have a kiss.
Mhm.
And honestly, it was a very
Frickin' hell.
romantic kiss. It was very sweet. Very like, oh my God, finally. It should have been more spicy, in my opinion. Anyways,
Mhm.
It could
Yeah.
have been a little
it
bit
could have been more
spicier.
spicy. It could
It could have
like,
added
the
something.
pining was real. Let's be honest.
It was. I think the problem is there's just some missing description.
Yeah, there is. It just needed to be a little bit.
It
more...
didn't need to be like a spicy kiss, but like
Yeah.
it would have been nice to have it described a little bit
Yeah.
more. Put us into
Yeah.
Lily's shoes.
I would have loved to know Amon's thoughts and feelings on the matter. Like,
Yeah, but you never see anything from his
yeah,
perspective,
yeah, it's so sad. It's so hard. So, anyways, they finally kiss, and then he tells her that she has to kill him, and she
Yeah,
starts
that was
cry-
not. No. Okay, the greatest moment was the like clears throat from Anubis as they're making out.
Yeah.
That was the best moment.
like,
it was
You
a.
got.
And they're like, seriously, like, man.
It's like he's.
I'm gonna give y'all a minute.
Yeah.
But he doesn't though. He comes back so fast.
Yeah, honestly. And also, I really do love. Amon did kind of go against the rules a little bit and gave her something very important, which is called a heart scarab, which is quite literally
That was
his
cool.
heart. He literally,
that.
quite literally, gave her his heart. How more
That
romantic
was
and poetic can you get?
Such a moment.
Yeah. So she holds on to that, and after she literally, honestly, this must have been hard for Anubis as well. She is struggling to kill him, and Anubis has to use a little bit of his magic to force her to plunge the dagger into his chest because it's such a struggle. And she's like, obviously,
I wish she had felt that magic.
yeah, she feels her arms moving on her. They're on, like she didn't like.
Does she? I don't
Yeah.
think it describes that.
No, she's like, she turns to him. She's like, "Why'd you do that?" You know, like.
No, because I don't think it's described, or at least I never picked up on it described. Honestly, it was. I picked up on like them going to hug each other, and then suddenly he's bleeding.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
That's how it read to
kinda,
me.
That's yeah,
I'm
same.
going back. Hold on.
It read as they were trying to like have another moment together, and then suddenly
Mhm.
man's bleeding and
Hold
dying.
on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because I don't think you ever like hear about her moving.
Hold on.
Honestly, at first, I kind of thought she just left the dagger there, and as he went to go hug her, he kind of stabbed himself on it. But, whoops.
That's what I thought too.
Okay.
Like that they had went to like hug and like be like, oh no.
Yeah, and like her hand kind of slipped and
yeah, like oops,
kind of killed him.
dang, he's dead.
My
Not
bad.
again.
Oh man, there goes another one.
Another woman bites the dust.
Oh, I forgot about this line.
What
What
is
difference
this
does
men
it
that
make?
Lily's
You have a
killed?
broken heart, he will have a broken heart, though in his case, both literally and figuratively, prolonging your time together would not diminish the pain.
Yeah, and this is why we don't like Anubis.
Mm-hmm.
He really kind of doesn't have a heart in the last scene.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's that, and then he goes on, and he's just not sympathetic at all.
Oh, here, okay, sorry, hold on.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
Anyway, Madison.
He kept winking
Oh yeah,
at
no,
her
he says,
too.
I gave you a little nudge to get things
Yeah, that was
moving.
weird.
And she's like, you did what?
Yeah, but she never feels that.
Okay, anyways, sorry, I don't know why that bothered me. Anyways, yeah, no, he literally helps her through that, because, you know, she was taking too long according to Anubis. She plunges the dagger through his heart, and then Anubis proceeds to do the mummification, burial, shit. And then Lily is transported back to New York, clutching the heart scarab to her chest, feeling the warmth of her sun god as she mourns him. The end. Until the second book.
Thanks for giving us
Yeah.
the whole plot.
Yeah, by the way, the boys are in the underworld just chilling. I should mention that. That's where they went. They're just chilling in the
Well,
underworld.
it ends wonky.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold up. Before we get there, I have thoughts on the ending.
Okay, you wanted
By
to
the
talk about
ending,
this.
I mean like the fight scene. Y'all, I was a little disappointed. Gotta be real. Like, I get it. It's like this big moment, and she's like willing to sacrifice herself, but she doesn't die. Everything goes as planned. Like, Amon dies, but like he's supposed to die.
Well, it makes it harder
Nothing
'cause she has to
changes in
kill
Lily.
him.
Yeah. Yes, but like also in a way she just doesn't. Because Anubis basically kills him.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, nothing really changes. Like, I was ready for, like, Lily to die. I was ready for the gods to come in and give her powers. I was ready for a whole swap of, like,
in the third
okay,
book.
Amon, you won't do this? Fine, we'll give it to someone else, and it goes to Lily. I was ready for some real, like, life-changing thing to happen, and I felt
You gotta be
disappointed.
patient. It happens in the other books.
I know it does, but, like, I felt like there was such a good setup. Like, I felt like there was so much possibility. I think a cliffhanger of Lily dying would have been so interesting as well.
Mm-hmm.
I will say,
I don't know.
the
I was
ending
ready
of
for
the second
something
book
else.
has a very similar, like, what the heck vibe to the ending.
Dude, okay. So there's like I think it's the prologue and the first chapter of the second book were at the back of my book.
Mm-hmm.
But so, you know, I read the end of the book and I was confused. I was like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna read the pages that are in here. I'm gonna read the back of the book, you know. Maybe clarify what I'm still confused as to what's happening. I still don't know what happened at the end of the first book.
Oh, okay, I can explain that.
Like,
I can explain.
like
Do you
I
guys-
get it, but I also don't.
Do you guys know the process of, like, going through the afterlife?
Yes.
No.
Okay, well, I'll explain it.
No.
So, once in Egyptian mythology, when you die and you're sent to the afterlife, you have to go
I
through a
have-
trial, and your heart is weighed on a scale. Now, if your heart is heavier than the feather, it means you're weighed down by sin, we'll say, and you
Yep.
can't. You will just disappear. You can't pass through the underworld gates. If your heart is even with the feather, by all means, you're fine to go. So when Amon goes to the underworld, so each time the brothers die, they have to reweigh their hearts on the scales. That's probably
Do
another
they?
reason why they can't party and have fun to
Whoa.
keep their hearts.
Back up. I don't think that's a requirement though.
No, they
Because
do.
they explicitly say we've never had to do this before.
When did they say that?
Yeah,
end.
they did say something like that.
Because
where,
they're like, what's happening? Like, why are we doing this? Like, we've never done this before. This isn't
Oh
normal.
my god, I look back
This
now.
is-
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Mhm.
It's Anubis specifically complaining.
Oh.
I don't know why I remember that so well, but I do.
Anubis is Anubis.
Because Anubis is Anubis. But yeah, so that happens.
Oh, it's because he was bound to a mortal. That's why.
Yeah, and that's the reason why it's different this time.
Yeah. So basically, okay, so they have to judge his heart because he was bound by a mortal. But when the brothers are fully ready to go into the afterlife, then they have to do
Yes.
that. But here's the thing. Amon gave his heart to Lily, so he kind of can't go through with that. And then he vanishes. He's like,
Okay.
screw you guys, I'm off.
Can I just
Hmm.
This man Thanos snapped himself out of existence.
Yeah.
No, he did.
Bye.
He's like, bye, I'm done with this
He
stupid
said,
job.
Wait,
I
like
put in my
the whole
resume.
thing though, like it feels weird. Like you're like, okay, why did that happen? Where did
Yeah.
he go? And it's really not clarified in the second book. I don't think you should tell us because
Well, it does get
Spoilers?
clarified, but yeah,
yeah, but like the first few pages, I still have no idea what's happening. Anyway,
it takes a while. Like, because it's
Yes.
mainly through Lily's perspective, we don't really know what happens to Amon a lot of the time when he's off the
yeah,
pages.
that's
Like
fair.
when he's off
That's-
screen, we have no idea where he is, what he's
when he's
doing.
off screen.
Yeah, like he is just doing whatever Amon is doing,
kinda
and we have no
floating in
clue
the
what's going
void.
on until we actually hear from him through Lily's perspective. If she runs into a character that knows what's happening with him, then we know what's happening. It's like that.
Mm.
So we'll have no clue for a while. Like, and plus
That's
she also
so
gets these
fun.
dreams now and then. She's like, what the frick is happening to my boyfriend or my sun god boyfriend? Like, what is happening? You know, like, she's like, why is this happening to him? Why am I getting these, you know, yeah, it's one of those things. So she is just as
Yeah.
confused as we are. So,
Yeah.
but overall, this was personally one of my favorite books out of the Colleen Houck series that she's done. The second book's my favorite, but series out of hers I like. I like Reawakened. It does have its faults, but it's crazy, it's wild. It has such a good romance plot with our six hexagonal triangle.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out.
I think I figured it out. I'm going with my gut
It's
on this
gonna
one.
be such a ride, for sure. So in the future, when we do get back to the series, I can't wait for you guys to take the journey.
We're coming back to it.
I want to, if you guys are down in the future.
I know because I'm the series gal,
Yeah.
and I'm like, do we read the next ones in the series?
I want to do series 2. I don't think it just explicitly.
Okay.
Plus, we've already.
Yeah,
I know
kinda...
Madison's books aren't series, but we have read 2 Colleen.
Well, there technically is a series in mine.
Yeah. So
they're gonna bring a series soon.
It's not like.
Oh well, the other ones were part of a
series.
series. Yeah. Oh no, I get you. I get you.
You know what I'm talking about?
There were sequels.
Yeah.
Kinda. They're like in the same universe.
Oh my god, the music again, bro. Stop it. Okay.
No, like I know I complained a lot throughout this stream, but I did actually enjoy the book.
Yeah,
it was an enjoyable
final
book.
thoughts. Like, give me like what you enjoyed about it. Tell me what you like, because we've heard a lot of like thoughts about why we didn't like it. Give me some stuff you like.
Starboy and Moonboy.
Besides them, please don't let this be based around you guys.
I thought it was fun. Like I'm a good mythology nerd. So I did enjoy kind of like the interweaving of that into the story. And I thought it was like creative. I would have loved to, like, it felt definitely a little bit summary-ish to me. But like I think there's a good plot there. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
It's definitely a notch up from my last book, I would say, for your fantasy palette. I hope.
I am such a fantasy fan.
Yeah,
that's fair.
What did you think, Madison?
I enjoyed it, especially once I got out of New York. I think
out of New York, suddenly the world opened up.
It's okay, guys. We start out in Wisconsin, Nevada. We start out there next time. We move on from New York.
Nevada.
We're in a different state this time.
Whoa, it makes it so much better.
And thank God we don't stay there for too long, I believe. So we're fine.
Wait, we don't stay in the other state for too long, or we don't stay in New York for too long?
We should be like getting on the journey to Egypt a little bit quicker.
Oh, we're going back. Okay, good.
Yeah, don't worry, we're going back.
We're going back.
We gotta stay in Egypt, y'all. It's kind of the main point of the books.
Anyway,
that's
fair.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I definitely think I feel like I had never actually read a book based in like Egypt and learning more about all that, so that was very nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I've read Egyptian mythology in an Egyptian mythology book either. So.
I love Egyptian mythology. This is why it's one of my favorite books. It's one of my favorite type of mythologies to learn about. I don't know why.
It is so interesting.
It is very weird and intricate. It's not as weird as Norse mythology. That's a minefield. But it's definitely something.
Minefield.
No, Norse mythology is like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get into it. But Egyptian mythology, I don't know. There's just the aesthetic. I just love the aesthetic of Egypt and Egyptian mythology. And I think the thing that fascinates me the most about the culture is that they're one of the few cultures that looks forward to death. Like, they are ready for it. They're, like, prepared for it.
You really can't tell an Egyptian mythology story without
death. Death is, like, the huge thing for Egyptian mythology. Like, if it doesn't take place in the underworld, you might as well stop writing. Like, it's just one of those things. The pharaohs, the kings, we're not going to talk about how everybody's literally related. That's gross. But anyways, that's history for you.
I feel like when you're a myth nerd, you take one like mythology and learn so much about it. Yeah. And I think Egyptian mythology is yours.
Oh yeah, no, it is. I love a lot of it. I do definitely know a lot of Greek, but I always am fascinated whenever I relearn Egyptian mythology. I did at one point learn about the names of all the gods on the top of the canopic jars. Like, I got that deep. I forgot now because the names are so complicated too. But I know which each one guards. Like, I know which organ is in which jar.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
I don't think I want to know.
You know? But, I really enjoyed the book series. I like how sometimes the author does give you some relative facts about the objects that you find. She, like, a little bit. Like, obviously it's all fantasy, but she does kind of put, like, what's a canopic jar, Lily asks, and hence explanation. So, you know, yeah. You learn a little bit.
That was for Madison's benefit.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
Since, like, it's a glass jar.
Yeah, well, I'm like, glass jar.
They literally mention it's clay, I'm pretty sure.
Well, a clay glass jar.
Organs. Madison 2024.
But also,
What can I say?
the cool thing about Tiger's Curse is that it's based around Hinduism mythology.
Ooh,
Which
that's
is
cool.
really interesting because I also really love Hinduism
Mhm.
mythology.
That is,
and-
yes.
Honestly, I learned a lot from Tiger's Curse about Hinduism, which I'm excited to start Tiger's Curse. I want to work backwards because I want you guys to see, like, I know it's weird to see, like, I want you to see her, the Reawakened, and then see her first book and compare her writing to, like,
Yeah.
from, like, now to then. Like, because there's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
some differences. For sure. And also, our protag is something in Tiger's Curse. So, I can't wait till we get to that book. But, enough about that. I think our fantastic viewers are kind of intrigued. Madison, would you care to enlighten us on what we'll be reading next?
You know?
Oh,
Do you? You don't
yes.
You don't
Drum
have to.
roll.
Madison, look at the
Drum-
scripts on the dock.
have to. Like, what script?
Wait, what?
Script?
Wait, wait, hold on.
It's in
What
throne
script?
room. It's in throne room. It's in the dock.
It's in the road room?
Oh,
It's
okay.
in throne room. Look at the
Hold
dock.
on. Hold
At
on,
the
I'm
top?
trying to...
Wait, is it?
Yeah, the dock is there, guys.
Oh my gosh, scroll!
Scroll.
Roll faster. There we
Look,
go.
here it is. I was trying to find the
Wait, you
Discord
found it?
server.
I haven't found it yet.
It's literally in throne room. Scroll just a
okay.
little bit, guys. Come on.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
only a
so,
little bit.
Yes,
tiny.
here it
It's
is.
a fuzzy
Oh,
angel
wow,
band picture.
it's literally so close.
Yeah, guys.
Yes. So
You can change it. It doesn't have to be that one, Madison. If you have
Yeah,
one in
no, you
mind
can
that
pick
you
from
like,
your
it's-
list
it's
there.
fine.
That's what I was gonna do. What do we think I was
Unless
gonna
you
do?
have one that you have that's not on your list. Oh wait, actually, I might do
Wait,
that one
what is-
next. Hold up, I'm looking at all of these now, being like, which one do I want to
Okay.
do next?
All right, I want something with a little bit of
Spice?
Spice.
spice.
Madison's like, I didn't
we're
get enough
going
from my
spicy?
book. I was like, I need
We're
my fill.
going spicy.
We're
Who's
going
ready?
Spicy! I'm so ready.
I gotta put an 18+ warning on the next stream. Oh boy.
Actually, I don't remember what these two books are about, but I know that the author does
Usually does
spicy.
spicy stuff.
So we're gonna go. Ooh, I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this one.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Okay, are you ready?
Should I
Yes?
read?
I haven't read this for so long, and I don't really remember what it's about. So we're gonna learn together.
Okay.
Sorry if it's bad.
I'm scared.
Yeah, me too.
Birthday Girl by Penelope
Oh.
Douglas.
Okay.
Okay. Is this
I'm gonna
another slice
highlight
of
it.
life?
I don't remember. Like,
Oh my gosh, you just don't know what this is?
I remember getting it from a coworker when I worked at the library.
Hold up, let me read the summary.
Yeah, you're not looking this up. Hold on.
Yeah,
Fine.
okay. Read a summary.
Okay.
Well,
Or
we
do you
should
want me to
save
read
that
a
for the
summary?
next- you know what? Let's save that for the next stream.
Oh, we can read the summary
Okay.
now.
Nice. Okay.
Here,
Yeah, no. Let's read the
Here.
summary now.
Here, look, I'll read you a summary.
Penelope Douglas.
Let me pull it up here. If it'll Okay.
Oh
Oh,
no,
God.
Madison! I already
Wait.
hate his first
What?
words.
What? Oh no.
Yeah,
It says an
Oh,
age
no.
gap forbidden romance.
Oh, Madison!
Madison,
Wait, I don't remember this.
why?
Madison.
I don't remember this. I don't remember this.
Madison, I just pulled up a summary. She's 19 and the male lead interest is 38.
Oh no!
Oh,
Madison.
I really don't remember this.
Madison.
You know,
Maybe.
Still sticking with this?
Or is this-
I don't.
You can change your mind. You don't have to decide right
Let-
now.
Okay. Maybe not that one right now because now I'm like questioning. I'm like, have I read that all the way through? Bully by Penelope Douglas, though. Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Do you know it?
Maybe. It's been a long time.
Madison.
You gotta look up these books before you.
Okay, well, I wasn't prepared before, you know. So, bully by my name is Tate. He doesn't call me that though. He would never refer to me as my friendly nickname. No, he'll barely even speak to me, but he still won't leave me alone. We were best friends once, then he turned on me and made it his mission to ruin my life. I was humiliated, shut out, and gossiped about all through high school. His pranks and rumors got worse as time wore on, and I made myself sick trying to stay out of his way. I even went away for years to avoid him, but I'm done hiding from him now, and there's no way I'll allow him to ruin another year. He might not have changed, but I have. It's time to fight back.
I like that.
Yeah, okay, I can get
I
behind
think
that.
that's enemies to lovers type.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can get behind that. Okay.
Or
I'm
like
definitely
friends to
bully
enemies to
romance.
lovers.
I'm
Yeah.
kind
I'm a
of
little bit iffy on those, but we can.
bully romance is
We'll
not
see.
my thing either.
Yeah.
But
We can work with it.
but this feels like a strong female lead.
Yeah, it does.
I don't
Yes.
remember it
I hope
honestly.
so. We
Again,
love a
it's
strong
been a
female lead.
We
It's
love
been
a
a
strong
very-
female lead.
Yeah.
it's been a very long time since I've
Yeah. All right.
read
Okay,
it.
so
Okay.
the next book we're doing is Bully by Penelope Douglas via Madison. It'll be Madison's time to shine, and I cannot wait.
Yay.
Woo.
I know.
We will post. We do have a book schedule. We will post the upcoming books we will be reviewing. So
Because
as
me
always,
and Wolves
Madison,
obviously know what we're doing.
Oh, I do.
You do?
Yeah, it's on my
Guys.
list. I put them in order.
Oh, you put them in order. Wow, you were prepared.
Oh.
I was not.
I put them in order, bro. I even have less than
Wait.
you guys.
I know. You have one less.
I do.
Oh, I read this book 5 years ago.
Can I?
Oh.
Oh wow. Can I?
Was
put a
it good?
slash through this?
I guess I gave it a 4 stars. So
Must be pretty good.
I want to put a slash to this. I don't know how to put a slash through it.
Oh, wait, guys. Are we all going spicy this next round or no?
oh, go spicy. Come on, just a little bit spicy.
Oh god.
I
you might
don't
have
know
to-
if I can go
If you
this
want me to
spicy,
go
not
spicy,
yet.
and I have to change my book.
Okay.
Well,
No, because,
Oh.
like, if we're going spicy, I feel like we need more.
I mean, it was Valentine's
We're
Day
going
recently.
too spicy.
that's
How
Um,
about this? How about I be the cooldown book, kind of?
No, guys.
Spice
I'll
all
tell
the
you
way.
about it later. I'll
Spice
tell you
all-
about it later. We won't talk
Spice
about it
all
right
the
now.
way. Should we just do
Oh,
spicy week?
We can do spicy week, but I don't know if we want to go that spicy quite that yet. What?
Yeah, because I do have a
What?
spicy one on this list, but I don't want it. To
I
be the
may,
next one.
maybe a little bit later. Maybe
Yeah, I wanna
a little
save
bit
that one
later,
for
guys.
later. I have a thought here. I have a calculated plan.
Don't worry, I'll have more.
I don't know what I'm
Madison's
going
if
for
none
yet.
of us bring the spice, you two are the ones who will bring it. I'm just the one over here with like my childhood romance ones.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going for yet because I can go in so many different directions. So I want to see
Let's.
what
we'll
yours
talk
two
about
are,
this
and
after,
I'll
after
fit
it's
mine
over.
in so it kind
We'll
of fits
we'll have a
in.
meeting after
between
stream's
yours.
over. We're still streaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we're done though. But thank you guys so much for joining in. It was good seeing you, Sleepless and Winter. I enjoyed.
Yes, thank
I
you for
enjoyed
coming.
coming back. Oh my god, it's been so
This
long.
has been
It
fun.
was so fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed
Oh.
Reawakened. I can't wait till we get to the other books someday. It's gonna be a wild ride when we do. But yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I've been wanting to talk about this book for so long. After crazy scheduling, we finally did it.
Wait, I have Sleepless asked for a lesbian book, and I have an answer.
Oh.
It's called Malice. I don't actually know who it's by. It's by Heather Walter. It's a retelling of Sleeping Beauty.
Ooh.
Oh,
sounds
But that's a lesbian book.
Oh,
If you
God,
want
no,
one.
bring it to the table. You know, Pride Month will come up soon.
Maybe I might bring it to you guys.
Like, we'll do
It
something
wasn't
for
on my
Pride Month,
list,
you know?
but I think
Yeah.
I read it after I made my list. So,
Yeah.
but if you want to read that, Sleepless, I would recommend that.
Yeah.
There's a second book too that I haven't actually read, but I don't know why I was looking down at my phone to where the chat was when I was saying that. Like I was actually talking to Sleepless instead of you guys. Guys, I need sleep.
You need Sleepless.
So,
I need Sleepless.
more like she is sleepless.
So, Yeah, but thank you guys so
Sure.
much for joining us. I hope you guys will
Yes,
tune in
thank
for our next
you.
stream. We will announce after. We will also, after we have our meeting, post the book schedule for the upcoming books we're gonna do.
Yay!
And figure out a theme for it.
And
So-
hopefully it won't be next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it will be in the upcoming weeks.
Hopefully.
Yes.
That
Right.
gives us wiggle
After
room,
we
guys.
read the
That gives
book.
us wiggle room.
Yeah. I have to order another book now. Yay.
I know.
I own this one, so.
Yeah, it's such a win for the person going because they own the book.
Wait, where's my Kindle?
Yeah. Where's
Is
Amazon?
it-
Where's Amazon?
Do I have access?
Alright, anyways. Alright, I'm gonna end stream now. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I had
Thank
a lot
you,
of fun.
goodbye.
And see you next time. Remember to drink some tea and read a book.